Welcome to the Mixed Figure Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mixed Figure Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Pals. Of course, I'm Dr. A, and y'all better pay attention to what I got to say. No, I'm just playing. Hey, y'all. Mimi had me cracking up, y'all. I'm trying my best to hang, y'all, but I'm getting tired. I said, well, I got to start my live, y'all, because I'm getting tired. I almost rescheduled this. How you doing, Teresa? I almost rescheduled this, child. Okay, so I just want to react to Kitten Zombie's compilation that she just put out. And if y'all want to say something about the compilation, you're more than welcome to come up here and say something. But golly, please, don't be so. Maybe I just need to do a panel tomorrow, which I think, because I'm a little tired. I don't know about doing no panel right now. I might need to take me a napping nap. But anyway, let's go ahead and throw some Kitten Zombie up in here. Because it's necessary. Hey, Kitten Zombie. Hey, boo. Hey. Make sure y'all go check out Kitten Zombie's channel. Please subscribe to her. This girl works really hard on her. She put out really good content. She says she don't want YouTube money. She gets her money honestly. She says she don't need all that. So, we still show her support regardless, okay? So, she did a nice little do-ditty. Okay, when a bully cries. Okay, that's what it's called. When I am so angry, I could blank you. So we're going to put this out. We're going to help to put this out. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. How you doing, Rose? Welcome to me, Flip House. Okay, girl. Oh, Lord. Y'all know I'm on this bike. I'm only doing 30 minutes. I had to break up my hour for now until I gotta I keep forgetting to schedule my dang on I gotta get with my physical therapist, because I thought it was really rude that he called my husband but didn't call my phone, and then gonna tell my husband to tell me to call him. Like, no, you call me. Ain't that your job, little lazy? Anyway, let's go ahead and put this up here, y'all. Okay. All right, let's click on here. How you doing, Rose? Welcome to the McFlip Palace. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right, let's go. Okay. I guess my husband fell asleep. I'm gonna have to wash these dishes. I'm gonna get off this bike because he was like, I'm gonna wash them in a few minutes. I'm like, nah, don't be like cuz bump. Not just playing. Let me say, he's like, I pay bills. Let me say that to him, y'all. He'll be like, I pay bills. I pay all the bills. What you mean? He'll be mad, y'all. I ain't gonna say that to him now. Hold on. I can't put him in that category. I'm just being funny. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this here. Okay? We're gonna watch it here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and attack. Okay, so she got the 107 up there, section 107. Okay. Sponsored by Kitten Zombie. See, I can't play this part because she's singing. She let Liv know what it is. She's a pretty woman, ain't she? She a pretty girl. Okay, here we go. Let's watch Liv. Okay. I cannot go. We're not going to Liv's physical channel. We're not doing that. Well, if I do have to react on her, I would not be going to her physical channel. So y'all might as well don't be mad at me. Be mad at somebody's mama, not mine.
I don't want to. Who wants to look like that when you can look like this? Girl, get the fuck out of here.
We don't want to look like you. I promise you, because you look like you belong in the zoo. Baby, nobody wants to look like you. I promise you. I don't listen. I love being black. I love being myself. And I don't understand why she's telling everybody she's black. I'm like, girl, you ain't black. You only black when it's of your convenience. Shut it up. You don't even like black women. You just know you lost your knock. I'm done, y'all. I'm only doing 30 minutes right now until I can get in here. I'll do this every day, but it's just gonna be for 30 minutes until I get used till I get my over this neck sprain. It still hurt, y'all, by the way. It's just not as bad as it was earlier. So let's go, Olivia.
Don't play with me.
The funky ass.
Yeah, this is that easy.
So,
Fuck out of here.
I bet you that weight loss belt. I bet you that dang on belt stank. How much y'all want to belt that belt stank? That belt probably smell like all mildew and doo-doo. Olivia, you look like you smell like doo-doo. I bet you that's doo-doo, y'all. I bet you her belt smell like doo-doo. How much y'all want to bet? I dare y'all. No, just playing. I'm just playing for she sit up here and lie on me. Because, she good for lying on people. If you say anything, she'll be like, oh, Dr. A, that girl, that black activist girl that said something about me. She cracked me up. I was watching somebody's channel. I can't remember who. I can't recall. Don't be mad at me. But she was saying some old stuff like Gerard ain't married. Girl, he's not married, and I don't have to talk to anyone else but him. I'm like, girl, you are not special. You are not special, girl. I don't know what she be going through. I promise you, she's something wrong with her. Because one minute she knows Gerard don't want her. Whether he married or not, it don't matter. He don't want your butt. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. But let's go. Nobody wants you. They just want to pass and dash. Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, I'm the big bad bully of YouTube. What about it, bitch? But y'all keep
talk like that. Why she talk like that? She sounds so silly and ignorant. You sound so ignorant. That's why nobody really respects you. That's why your mama and them don't respect you. Your mama and them don't care. Your mama left you high and dry. Now you got to raise these children by yourself. What a shame. Because you don't want to take care of them children. And you better hope to God you're not pregnant. I really don't care whether you're pregnant or not. I mean, it's just going to be another child that just be left behind. Because that's exactly where AJ and that little girl is. It's going to be another children left behind because you don't do well with, you don't do well with them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm just trying to be honest with you, okay? I'm just trying to be honest. But let's continue, y'all.
Keep playing with me, though. Y'all love it when I get here, huh? Y'all love it when I take it here with you bitches.
I don't know, Olivia. You need to get whatever you taking right now. You need to get off of that. You got to get off of that, girl. I don't know if you own something or if you are just crazy and delusional. And I think it's both. And just because I listen, people that have some mental issues on here on this platform, I'm not talking about y'all. So let this ride, okay? I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not calling y'all. It's different. Y'all know Olivia got some issues, and we ain't gonna play these games, okay? The difference between her and you is that y'all not delusional. Y'all not delusional. She is. And y'all actually want to get help with whatever going on with y'all, okay? This girl don't think she need help, okay? So, therefore, what we're not going to do is sit over here and go, Dr. A, you hurt my feelings. I don't feel like that. Don't go there with it. I got to be able to break stuff down. Don't be going here with me. Let's go.
With you whack ass hoes. With you ugly ass females. Stella, get your.
What I don't like is when ugly people call other people ugly. It's like, girl, you can't call nobody ugly over here. Like, I don't know who told you you was pretty or cute or something. I don't know who told you anything that your looks. And nobody's addressing that. Everybody just keeps saying, well, it ain't about looks. Okay, if it was about looks, she ain't in the category. I know at some point we gonna all think somebody is cute that everybody else don't think is cute. And I just don't think she cute, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't think there's nothing attractive about Olivia. Not even them eyes. Them eyes, she looks like a scorned cat. She looks like a cat that got left don't be mad at me, darling. But I'm just saying, she looks like a cat that needs to be rescued. I'm just being honest. That's what she look like with them eyes. And I don't like guys with colored eyes either, to be honest. Right? So I don't really think that's all that. I think if you were born with them, that's what's up. No problem, no judgment. But that's not something that I attract. That's not something I'll be like, oh, he has light colored eyes. I'm really attracted to that. Like that would be the last thing that I would want or think is cute. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, don't be mad at me for some of y'all that got light colored eyes, okay? Don't be mad. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you my opinion, okay? Because she puts a lot of stock in that. And that's not necessarily what people really want. You know what I mean? That's not all that, to be honest, okay? Just being honest.
Your kid. Stella doesn't need to get nothing. Get out of my chat.
That Stella needs to come get your kid. Somebody says Stella, go get your kid. Get out of my chat. Girl, you sound like that's why your children, you really, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just getting ready to say it straight up. I'm not even trying to be funny, Olivia. We're not gonna watch this whole video. We're gonna watch enough of this, okay? But Olivia, I'm not even trying to be funny. You really do act like the age that you never graduated from. I'm telling you, you like really missed out on being in school. And I used to think school sucked or whatever. I just didn't really necessarily like school. I made good grades or whatever, but I still didn't like school like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad that I had the type of mother that wouldn't allow me to drop out. I wouldn't want to drop out either. But I just was like, God, I'm ready to get out of here. I graduated early. And then I had to come back and walk across the stage. My mother made me come back and walk across the stage. But I'm telling y'all, I just did not like school like that. I promise. I was so cool on it. But it wasn't the classes, it wasn't hard, it wasn't anything like that. It wasn't even really the people. The people really didn't get on my nerves like that. It wasn't like that. I just was ready to get out. Does that make sense? I was ready to grow up. That's what it was. I was just ready to move on with my life, especially when I got to my sophomore year. I was like, I'm over this. I'm just going to tell y'all the straight up truth. I was like, I'm over this. I talked to my counselor. I was like, what do I have to do? What could I do to graduate early? And they told me, and I got up out of there. I graduated early. I did everything I was supposed to do. But good Lord, I wasn't going to drop out now. That was a no. And I had a baby. It was just no excuse. I graduated with a child, y'all. It's just no excuse for somebody to drop out. Now, I don't know my mother cared about education. My mother wasn't like that. Why she always want to sit up and talk about people's parenting and who raised them. I'm looking at her like, girl, who raised you? Who raised you? You are very ignorant. You are very ignorant. Now, I play ignorant on here, right? I would act crazy and just play with y'all and act a fool or whatever. But it's a difference in acting and being ignorant, okay? That's not what we're going to do, okay? But on the terms of having to be real and I know how to be professional. This little girl, she don't even know how to dress for court. That's simple things. She don't even know how to dress for court. She don't know how to dress for a job interview. She don't know how to dress with her when it comes to her children's stuff. When it comes to going on to her children's school and stuff, she don't even know how to do that. I don't know how anybody could take you seriously as a parent. You know what I'm saying? It's strange how that little boy ain't in daycare no more, by the way. Let's talk about that. Why the little boy ain't in daycare no more? But let's continue. I'll read y'all comments in a second. Here, I'm here. Scoot over here and read your comments. Okay. How you doing, Lynn? How you doing, Darla? How you doing, Oceans? How you doing, Lynn? Welcome to me, Free Fast. How you doing, Carmen? Um, Her mother had to constantly tell her how beautiful she was because her child was a dunce. Girl, you crazy. How you, remember my shabby life? She showed clips of Jazz parenting her kids, and someone said you should do the same for Liv and her parenting skills with her 5 kids. Ooh, I don't remember that part, girl, but somebody should. I know Taylor does a pretty decent job. Okay, Olivia looks like Peter Griffin, girl. Oh God, y'all crazy. What happened to the daycare? He asked Liv to go to the back. Right, I think Liv too lazy to take him, girl. She probably is. Liv lives in her own little world, girl. Girl, okay.
Stella, get your kid. Girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
You go get that slow bitch. That's what y'all need to go get.
Girl, you so
Oh, I put the
funny.
wrong focus on it.
Well, you so funny, girl. When you wear black hair, or when you wear black hair and red hair, it really makes you look even more paler. You probably should not wear those color type of hairs on your head because it makes you look even paler. And I don't think, maybe you are going for that look. I don't know per se, but I don't think you are. I think when you're trying to be black or whatever, I don't think you necessarily want to look pale, or maybe you're just trying to be uh like superior in your mind. I think you think you're superior to black people in your little head, but you're not, babes. You're not black, so stop saying it. We don't want you. I don't care if you are biracial. We still don't want you. You know what I'm saying? So stop talking that stupid stuff about you being black. You don't even like black people. So I don't understand. I'm not if she was biracial and she was a biracial woman and she was like, well, I consider myself black. I probably but I am biracial, right? Whatever. I get it, right? I could really understand that a little bit more, right? And she respected, and it's okay. Listen, if you are biracial, let's have this conversation. If you are biracial, it is okay to love your mama that's white, okay? It really is, okay? That's your mom, okay? It's okay. Like, that is the weirdest thing. Now, I've been in other groups that probably would tell a child, would probably tell somebody, and I'd be like, "Look, that's not fair." You know what I'm saying? But people have to love their parents. It's not the. I mean, well, you don't have to, but if your mama was good to you and treated you well, and she made a few mistakes or whatever, that's cool. But if your mama loved you and she's a different nationality, it's okay to love her. It's okay to accept her. If you had a daddy that's another color, another whatever, it's okay to love him too. You don't have to. You don't have to draw a line in the sand. You don't have to say that you one way. You don't, unless you want to. Unless that's how you feel. That's okay. If you say you white, then you can say you white. If you got a black father and you want to say that you or this color, I mean, I think it's a disservice because you're not accepting who you are because you are biracial. But I think it's okay if that's what you want to do. I mean, who am I to tell a person if you don't want to connect to being black or having black culture? That's cool. Like, I'm not gonna argue with somebody about what they are, what they want to consider themselves as. But what I do argue about is when you take one side over the other, when you think the other side is better. And Olivia thinks that the white side is better. She only connect to black people when she's trying to get, because she know that some of them black followers probably cussed her out. That got some sense, not the dumb ones, but the ones that got some sense probably checked her. So, and she makes it an issue. I would never bring it up if she wouldn't do what she do. If she would just shut up about it, I wouldn't say nothing else. But she won't. So yet here we are. Here we are. Yet y'all. Here we are talking about the little want to be biracial girl because she sees herself as just that because she don't have no other allies. She don't have no other kind of love for herself. So she wants to keep trying to down black people. Like we're nothing to be down, right? We're powerful people when we're tapping into it. You know what I mean? We have it. We just don't understand it. Some of us don't understand it. Okay. And I don't know, maybe one day, shoot. Maybe someday, hell. Let's go, Olivia. I didn't mean to cook. Ooh, I'm tripping, y'all. I accidentally did that. I didn't mean to
Get
hit
hands on
that
me.
dang on
Please
light
don't
button.
touch
I
me.
was tripping. I was trying to move up. My
Period.
hands is wet.
Her.
I cut this up for y'all. Can y'all hear it? Or here she
Period.
goes. She can restore making all them noises that she make. That's
I'll
really
whip your fucking ass myself. You think I ain't got your new address? Bitch, I don't care what you have. Step on this motherfucking doorstep, bitch. You don't get your head blown off.
yeah.
Period. Okay? And I don't even say all that.
Olivia, this
You
is
could
what I
try
don't
it
like.
if you
Olivia,
want
that
to.
if she said that to me, I would just laugh at her because one thing I do know is that she's not gonna do nothing but call the police. And what she'll do is get me to try to cuss her out real bad or say what I'm gonna do to her or whatever, just so she can, call the police on me and she can try to press charges. That's what she does. So it's no point of me even like feeding into that. I would never feed into somebody like this girl because all she gonna do is call the police. Like, and I have stuff to lose. She probably don't. She don't have nothing to lose. Everything she wanted or somewhat wanted, of the way she what the things that she act like she wanted, she done already lost, and she about to lose way more. Okay, trust me when I tell you. You know, but yet here we are again. But yet here we are again. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me wipe my hands off because I don't want to accidentally click on nothing I don't need to click on. You know what I mean?
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit, bitch.
This is a
She
cartoon
said she whooped my
character.
ass.
This
Mm-hmm.
is a cartoon character.
Mm-hmm.
Who takes this seriously? A straight cartoon character.
No. I ain't fucking nobody. Uh-uh.
She's a cartoon
They
character.
gonna that.
Word to God.
Y'all want to kiss it? That's as close as you gonna get to my ass.
Girl, this is a cartoon character. She's afraid. She's so afraid. And she's like, I don't know why you guys call me Karen. Girl, because you are Karen, girl. You know what you are. You know what I'm saying? Just accept who you are and just stop lying and just stop. It would help her if she just live, be quiet. Just be quiet sometimes. It would really help if you just come up here and just stick to, I don't know, stick to laying on your back and talking about that kind of stuff. Stick to dating on here. And I could have sworn you said you weren't going to show your children. You really should stop showing those children because every time you do, somebody find something wrong with their videos and you're just not good at going live. Maybe if your children go to sleep, you go live. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, girl. You do what you want to do. I really don't care. I'm talking, I'm trying to give advice. Why am I giving advice? I'm tripping. Girl, we really don't care what you say or what you do. I mean, this is just who you are. We pretty much used to it, girl. You a cartoon character. You a character. That's what you are. And bless your heart, because you so dumb that you don't know. You don't know what which way is up. You know what I mean? That's an old time movie. You don't know which way is up, girl. And that's pathetic because you're a mother. And when you are a mother and you don't know which way is up, girl, it's sad because guess what? Hopefully the children have somebody that teach them which way is up. Because I don't know if you didn't get taught which way is up. I know your children ain't gonna get taught, but you didn't get taught, which is why you are who you are. And you can try to come over here and say, "Oh, the black activist," or "Oh, I am a good person. I'm really smart. Look at your views. I got a lot of stuff going on here. I got a YouTube channel." And I'm like, girl, who gives a dang on about YouTube? Not for real like that. It's not that important to me. It's just like a little small itty bitty income that I receive here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really on here to promote my items. That's really what it is. I done already told y'all what it is. So we ain't gonna play these games. And you see I don't come up here all the time because y'all see I get busy. I'll get busy. Okay? So it is what it is, y'all. I mean, I don't know. She is so delusional. I just never met some of the most delusional people in my life till I got on YouTube. People in real life ain't this delusional. This is you will only find people that are this delusional here on the YouTube streets. You know, in real life, folks be really trying to go get it. And you would think all this stuff that's going on in the government, everybody would be trying to really get their money. Not sitting up here looking like a fool, not threatening people and threatening to unalive somebody and going through all these changes because they will be worried about keep where their money gonna go to. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's the least of my problem is some hookers on YouTube. I'm just gonna keep it real, y'all. The last thing on my mind, and if I was Jasmine, the last thing that should have been on her mind is worried about some hooker, or some hooker on TV. I mean on YouTube. You know what I mean? And Liv shouldn't have been worried about Jasmine either. I wouldn't have dared taking her to court unless you was gonna get some amount of money off of it. That'd be the only way. But that's that typical ornery. Don't be mad at me, cancers, but y'all ornery as heck, and y'all will play this pretend role like, oh, I'm not really ornery. Only when somebody mess with me. That'd be like a cop out. I just kind of ignore some of y'all cancers when y'all get to talking that stuff because y'all be really evil sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just like the y'all in the Pisces got a lot in common. Don't be mad at me, Pisces. But y'all be real evil when somebody make you mad or do something that you don't like. Y'all go too far. And it is what it is. But I really don't care for real. I really don't. I mean, I don't care if Jasmine go to jail or don't go to jail. It really don't matter to me. Because Jasmine is a bumbling idiot, okay? So whatever happens to her, I mean, what am I supposed to say? Am I gonna ride for her? Is Jasmine do anything for me that is for my benefit? Because I'm a Taurus, so I believe in if you scratch my back, I will definitely scratch yours. You know what I mean? That's an old saying for some of you dumb, not my crystal house, because I know nobody up in here. My crystals in here are bad. They good. They know what's up. So I'm not talking about none of y'all in here. But for the outsiders, for the ones that for the dumb ones, I'm just saying, y'all know what that is. You know what that is for real, right? But it's like, people that don't never take stuff seriously, they always want to tell you what you need to be doing, but can't do it themselves. And Jasmine did this whole little speech. We still gonna. We watched that video the other day, but we gonna watch it again, okay? Not right now, but we're gonna fine tooth that ending part. We're gonna really discuss that ending part of what she said. We're gonna do a peer by peer breakdown of that. So get ready for that tomorrow, okay? We're not gonna do no Olivia tomorrow, y'all. I can only tolerate that for so long. I can't. I just can't. And y'all beg me. Y'all beg me. I was watching Kid Zombie and somebody said, well, one of my mods hit me up on the Instagram and was like, Dr. A, could you just do something on Olivia, please? I love the way you react on her. And I'm just on some stuff like, well, I would not go to her channel. It's not happening. It's not happening. So I did the next best thing. I went to Ken Zombie's channel and found. I watched her channel earlier. Anyway, so what I did was, I just went back and pulled it up and said, hey, we can watch that. That's the best that I could do. Okay, y'all. So hopefully that makes y'all happy. Okay. Hopefully that makes y'all happy because that's the best that I can do. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Let's continue. Because I'm trying to get this.
Yes. But I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna. That will never happen. I will just beat the fuck out of her. I don't give a fuck. Y'all think Liv can?
Olivia, just stuff like that. But she threatened everybody like that. She's gonna beat the blank off of somebody and all this. I'm surprised she didn't say she was gonna beat the black off of somebody. I'm really shocked she didn't say that. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. Because y'all know she's a straight up, racist. I'm surprised she didn't say she was gonna beat the black off somebody. If she watch, she's gonna say that one day, y'all. She's gonna say that. Don't be shocked when y'all hear her say that, okay?
Can't fight, bitch. I'm scared to fight. I'm scared.
Oh, you ain't lying.
I hope a bitch don't try me. I heard a lot of bitches threatening me the other day. Bitch, I hope you don't find me. Cause the way I'm feeling, I might just kill a bitch.
Oh,
So please don't find me. For your own
those
safety, bitch. Don't find
threats, babes? Are those threats? Oh my goodness. Did you threaten somebody? Did you say girl, we don't know what you are capable of doing, Olivia. Are you going to hurt somebody? Oh my goodness. Those are threats. Those are threats. Or are you threatening someone? Oh my God, Olivia. Oh my God. Please. Please stop threatening people. That is not ladylike. That is not ladylike at all to be threatening people. Oh my goodness. Did y'all hear this? Did you hear Olivia threaten someone after she said Jasmine was threatening her? Oh my goodness, Olivia. Oh wow. Oh my. I hope Antonisha take out some orders here and find out, like, did she know about this? I wonder if she knew that you threatened her on live, on front of social media. This is still going on out here. You know what time, anytime you do something once, you know it's gonna come out. Nobody, I know you think that black people are all stupid, that we're not gonna notice that you do these evil things that you do on here, and we're not gonna forget about them. I think you think that we're such a forgiving people and that we would forget about this. Oh no, we're not gonna forget about this. I wonder if Antonisha knows about this. Wow, Olivia, I've never heard anybody threaten anybody. This is worse than when Jasmine threatened you, right? Oh my God. Wow. This is scary. This is scary stuff. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll find out.
me. You looking for me, bitch? Don't find me. And look, I'm fighting my hardest because I would love to fight a bitch right now. Like I would really honestly love to do it. I know that's childish. I know that's retarded. I know that's whatever. But the way I'm feeling, I have so much aggression and just pissed offness in my body running through my veins. You're supposed to hush.
Now she thinks she is the boss of somebody. Woo, y'all. When did Olivia become the boss of somebody? Because she sure ain't the boss of AJ. She sure ain't the boss of him. He be calling her big bag, big bag. He calls her the B word. He calls her whole H Jordan 2 words. Wow, Olivia. Wow, I didn't know you said all of this, Olivia. I didn't know you was getting down like this after you done did a video saying that Jasmine, you don't know what Jasmine's capable of doing. Well, we don't know what you're capable of doing. Wow. You got people shaking over their boots over here, girl. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Olivia looks like Peter Griffin. Y'all are crazy. Dr. A Kitten did a big one with this video. She looked decent right here. Wow, you think so, girl? I don't know what she looked like. That's a lot of makeup, girl. Right. Reacting on mommies isn't easy, but it's making it funny, right, too. A big thing. Okay. Oh my goodness. Liv looks like she is the queen of the tube. Oh my God. Oh my, queen of YouTube. Oh, she thinks she's the queen of YouTube. Right. And her opinion is what matters. Okay, not really, but I hear you. There's tons of makeup and filter. Okay, oh, okay. I'm gonna have to highlight these things and try to make them bigger so I can see y'all because I'm acting blind right now. Okay, Daddy, he's about to go back to sleep. Go take a bath. I mean, you took a bath already. Go brush your teeth. It's Friday, y'all. Daddy let him stay up a little bit longer than he's supposed to, but it's Friday. So anyway, go brush your teeth. That's what you're supposed to do before you lay in the bed. You go brush your teeth. Children need baths before they lay down, okay? Because it makes them sleep better. And you don't want to have to clean the covers all the time. At least once a week. If they get in after they done played around and lay on the covers, that cover's gonna be stinking from being outside. But whatever, outside don't smell good, Olivia. I know you and Jasmine like to sit in your car a lot. I don't know what that's about. But y'all like to sit in your car, and the cars, I don't like sitting in no cars. Because it looks like a lot of times that certain people, I ain't gonna name no names, but look like some of y'all don't have heat or air conditioning in your cars. I ain't gonna name no names now. One thing about my car, I do keep my car packs some good heat, okay? It packs some good air too. Okay. So, just saying. Okay. But let's continue, y'all. Oh my goodness. These is all threats. Does anyone feel scared in here? Oh my God, Lynn. Oh my God. Now you heard how she's talking, Lynn. Now, Lynn, if she ever comes up to someone else's panel, Lynn, and she ever comes up to your panel, you tell them that you feel threatened, okay, Lynn? We're gonna all vouch for you. We feel threatened. We can all say as a channel and as a record label and as a staff that we feel threatened, okay? We feel threatened. This is not nice, Olivia. Woo. Girl, do you kiss your mama with that mouth? Do you kiss your mama with that mouth? Huh? Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's get it in. Are we ready to go? Okay, ladies. All right. All right, my crystals.
Keep it moving. And it's like in the real world, bitch, I would slap the shit out you. I'll
Oh,
slap the dog shit out you.
what? You would slap the what? Let's hear this again. Let's hear this again. She would slap the what out of somebody? Who's she talking about? Let's do this again.
Slap the shit out you. I'll slap the dog shit out
Ooh.
you. Why do you think no one has ever tried me? I don't know about y'all, but no one's ever tried me.
Well, let me
Okay.
answer. Let me answer that. Let me answer that. Ooh, raise your hands, y'all. We in class. Raise your hands. Raise your hands one at a time. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so teacher, Dr. A, I'm gonna respond. Can I respond to that, please? You sure, man? What do you think? What do you think? Well, the reason why people or feel like that way towards you because they know you're gonna call the police, right? Because most people on here have stuff to lose. You're the only one who don't. Even Jasmine has something to lose, right? You're the only one that doesn't. Okay, so that's the reason why people don't threaten you or come up here trying to, do things to you that they should not legally do. Okay, that's the reason why you know because of that, people are just kind of, you know they don't want to go to the jail. They don't want you calling the police or you relying on them and exaggerating and saying that they did this and they did that. And I think you think because you're, a white, that you're gonna scare people. That you're gonna scare people. No, ma'am. It's a lot of Karens, and it's not just white Karens. It's a lot of black Karens too. Now I've seen some Karens, y'all. We ain't gonna just label the white folks Karens. Okay. All right. So let's keep it real, Olivia. Woo, side. That's the reason why people won't step to you because they know you're gonna call the police because you are scary. Okay, and everybody has something to lose. You're the only one who does not. You're the only one who doesn't have anything to lose, that don't care about you. You would hurt your own self just to get at somebody. You would go to jail yourself just to get at somebody. Okay, we know that. We saw that. You do realize that when you made that false report on Gerard that you and your mom, y'all could have easily went to jail. You know that. You could get locked up for making false reports, right? Okay. I don't know if you know that. I know you pretend to be a lawyer on here on the YouTube streets. I know you pretend to be a lot of things on here, but I'm just letting you know, and I'm telling you If I was you, I would not make no more false reports. Now, you caught Jasmine slipping, but that's her dumb fault. So I'm not talking about that. I mean, you do what you want to with that. But what I'm telling you is that I wouldn't keep making, I wouldn't keep doing that because it worked that one time with Jasmine, but it won't work the next time. Okay, Olivia. So I would just think that you would have a little bit more sense and know that you can't do this, keep doing the same thing. And if I was you, I wouldn't dox anybody either because that's not going to help you. And I wouldn't listen to other people that's telling you what you should do to these reactors because they're going to be the ones that end up falling out too. They're going to end up something going to end up happening to them as well, right? Because some people just get off on that. Not that they're getting paid, but they'll get off on just seeing what the next person going to do. Okay, and if I was you, I would stay out of it, Olivia, because what's going to happen is the boomerang effect. So I will leave it alone. You know how you be telling everybody, shh? That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go shh. You know what I mean? Because I think maybe if somebody told you a long time ago to be quiet, maybe you would be a different type of daughter. Maybe you would be a different type of person. Maybe you would have found you don't understand boundaries. You know how you say Jasmine is stupid and don't understand boundaries, where that's who you are too. The very stuff that you complain about Jasmine on is the same things that apply to you. Okay, but let's continue. We're gonna watch through more of this. Okay, just make sure y'all go shout out Ken Zombie until I sent you. For those that don't know about Ken Zombie, or maybe you ain't been over there in a little while, go show our girl some love. Okay, all right. She's well loved over here. Okay, thank you. Please and thank you. Let's listen to the grannies talk. Okay, here she is. She can make us laugh, y'all. Here we go.
Abuela, hay mucha gente diciendo por ahí que usted es una malcriada, una boquisucia.
Se joda porque yo no vivo con nadie. Yo vivo by myself.
¿Tú vives by yourself?
Myself. Vivo mi vida. No la vida de nadie. Que se jodan. De fuck you.
¿Así le dice?
No sé le digo.
¿Así?
You don't like it? Fuck you.
¿Cómo le hace?
Fuck you.
Latina Granny, no, Latina Granny, no. What happened? Oh my God, Latino Granny. But you know what, Latino Granny? You earned Latina, I apologize. Latina Granny, you earned the right to say those words you just say, baby. But I'm just like, oh my God, Granny is cussing. Y'all, Granny in here cussing. Y'all, come get Granny. Granny going off now. Who done made Granny mad now? Whoever done made Granny mad now, y'all cut it out now. I'm not playing. We ain't gonna be disrespecting Granny now. Okay, let's let Granny talk. Okay, y'all.
Abuela,
My baby's beautiful. My baby doesn't look like a chimpanzee. My baby is gorgeous, okay? Just stunning.
Okay, so I guess that's supposed to be a racist remark, Olivia, right? I guess you're trying to call. I think this is what she called Bonnie's beautiful Yanni's beautiful daughter name, which is not true. That's a beautiful little girl. Okay, let's get that right and tight. That's a beautiful little princess, beautiful dark chocolate, beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, so if I were her, I would shut it up because at the end of the day, everything that you said, that's exactly why. And I hope you get pregnant 5 more times by different men. And I want to see where it'd be so cool to see where you're gonna end up. Yeah. It would be so cool to see where you're gonna end up at. I can't wait. I hope you pregnant now, and I hope you have this baby, girl. Please have this baby. I hope you're pregnant now. If you get pregnant now, girl, go ahead and have another baby, honey. We are waiting. Not that now we probably not gonna do many reviews on you. We just gonna laugh at you. But I think you should go ahead and have another baby. I think that you deserve more children. You deserve so many more children, girl. We can't wait to see your mom's reaction. I want to wish Stella come back and live with you if you get pregnant. Is Stella gonna come back and save you from yourself? Is that what she's gonna do?
Got green eyes like his mama and everything.
Okay.
I'm sure your dusty ass daughters will be chasing his ass
Well,
in about 18 years.
No, I don't think. Okay, in that case, because my youngest is not a. Well, I don't think it'll be daughters chasing your son. It would probably be boys because you are putting him in pink, but that's cool. But or not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll snap out of it. I don't know. I don't understand why you allow that. I don't know why you keep no. You're pushing it on him. You're pushing it on him. He's a boy. Get him some boy colors. But y'all don't have that conversation. But yet you always talking about the LBG community, but then pushing your son to, pushing your son on that though. But whatever. But the thing is, if I were you, I would stay away from that. I would be quiet because you're not hurting anybody but yourself. Because you do have black children. They're not biracial, Olivia. I know you want to think that. I know you want to believe with your last pocket watch. You wish and believe and you're praying that your children consider themselves mixed. You're gonna make them children delusional because they're not mixed, okay? Now I don't know about Kaylani and the other little boy. The other little girl, I'm sorry. The other little AJ, I'm sorry. I don't know about AJ if he mixed or not. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. That ain't none of my business. But I know Gerard's children ain't mixed. I do know that. I know that. And I don't know why you sat there and told you setting them children up for failure. You setting them children up for failure. They're gonna be going to school and they're gonna get laughed at. Like you wanted to get laughed at because you got laughed at when you was a child. Because you still get laughed at. History repeats itself, baby. Okay. But I'm gonna look at your comments in a second. Give me a second here, y'all. I'm trying to clean off some stuff here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clean off that little thing in the little trap. You know what the little thing is. The little lint trap. Oh, I guess you call that. But let's continue.
So, calm down. The baby is.
But can I be honest with you? I'm not gonna go off on your children because you like to go off on everybody else's black children. So what I'm gonna say is that nobody in my family would be allowed to talk and mix with your bloodline. And I think Gerard children are beautiful. Don't get it twisted. But because you're their mother, we good. We good over here. They beautiful though. But just the fact that you're their mother, that's the only thing that would be held against them. And AJ, please. Girl, nobody want that little future drive-by shooter in our family. We ain't doing that, honey. Let's continue.
So ugly. Gross.
If you have yeah, so that says a lot about what you are. So for all you new people that's new to Olivia, she doesn't like you, especially you black women. She don't like y'all. And if it's some black women over there that has like biracial children or white women that have biracial children, or if you black and have biracial children, I would not be celebrating her at all whatsoever. She would not be anybody that I would be subscribing to. But hey, do you, boo? If you appreciate a racist, then go for it, honey. You might as well go and subscribe to all of David Duke's past conversations, okay? And Google who that is. Thank you very much.
Problem with me. Either fight me or shut the fuck up.
Okay, so I thought you did not want to fight. Girl, bye. Trying to throw them hands with you and your mama. Ooh, who is that? Drea. Who is that? Drea, girl. Ooh. Girl, Olivia. Girl. I would leave people. I would stop talking about people the way that you do. It's one thing. I think it's okay to express yourself. You have every right to your opinion, but I think you take it too far. You take it way too far, and it's really nasty. And what's going to end up happening is you're gonna meet the wrong person, and not talking about threat, but one day somebody's gonna just put them handcuffs on you. You're gonna meet the right judge, okay? And one day you ain't gonna be able to use that card no more, and they're gonna lock you up and you're gonna be sitting in somebody's jail house, and then you're gonna be not treated the way that you think you should be treated. You're gonna be treated really badly, and you're gonna get a dose of reality. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, well, let's continue.
If you have a problem with me, either fight me or shut the fuck up.
Okay.
This police officer got a call that there was a pig on the loose, and he was running around chasing it for a
Now, Olivia, you know that Kitten Zombie was basically calling you a pig, right? I don't know if you caught that. Maybe you, because I know you don't like have good sense, but that's what she was calling you. Just to keep it real, okay? She called you a pig. Okay. Well, let's go.
long time, when suddenly he was finally able to tackle it and bring him into custody. But carrying him back to the cop car may be the funniest part.
And she says when you talk, you squeal. That's basically what she was saying in so many words. That's pretty funny, Olivia. You probably don't think that's funny. I don't think I would want to be called a pig. That's not the best name to be called, right? But let's continue.
I'm gonna rock your world in this motherfucker.
So rock it.
You put your fucking hands on me again.
So rock it.
I'm gonna rock your world in this motherfucker.
So rock it.
You guys want to play
You
games?
look like a dinosaur on here. Why you want to talk about legendary? You look like a dinosaur on this, babes. Look at that little bitty head. Look at that small head and that huge body, girl. You was dinosaur in it, girl. You was giving the dinosaur, girl. You was playing that dinosaur on there. Mm-hmm. All right, let me read y'all comments. Okay, here we go. Okay. Tons of makeup, girl. Oh, wow. Right, filters. Okay, so that's where I left off at. Okay, let's go down here. I already read that, okay? Oh, well. Girl, her mama left her fast. No way Liv would see her mama now. Okay, girl. True. True, sis. Olivia. The only thing you're sleeping is a fly. Only thing slapping. I'm sorry, I can't see, girl. I can't see, girl. I had to look down real hard. How you doing, pineapple? I mean, how you doing, Mimi, girl? I need to light this up, girl. I gotta, girl. I be blind as a titter tatter. Let me make sure I pull this up, okay? What is her channel name again? Y'all drop Kitten Zombies information on here. I'm with the granny. Y'all, one of y'all moms, can y'all drop Kitten Zombies channel so we can get some subscribers over there? She still has great content. Okay, thank you. What is her thing with the right with the people that are unalive? Exactly. Rest in peace, people. Right. It's crazy to me. It is. She's obsessed with people that have passed away. I don't know what that's obsession with, but I probably wouldn't play with I wouldn't play with nobody's ancestors because not everybody's ancestors are friendly. You know what I'm saying? Mine's not. I don't know about mine's. Mine's will get you. Mine's will rise up and get you. My ancestors, all I gotta do is call my ancestors. They'll get you. So my ancestors ain't like that. I can't speak on nobody else's ancestors, but my ancestors don't play that. I got a lot of cancers in my ancestry chart. Okay, my ancestors. Okay, and they are evil. They evil deep down inside. You mess with me, they'll pull out that evilness. And you a cancer. You don't want to fight. You can't fight against you don't want to fight against a cancer, Olivia. Spiritually, these are my ancestors, right? And I can't control them. I just let them do. I let them handle their business. My ancestors, I don't check my ancestors. Okay, my ancestors check me, right? So I would, and somebody else's ancestor might not be so gracious. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Okay, I'm telling you, one day you're gonna be walking out that house and you're gonna be wearing them handcuffs on your wrist. You're gonna be in somebody's jail for a little while. You talking about Jasmine didn't do no time in comparison to the time that you gonna make do one day. But if I was you, I would leave people alone. I would go shh, like you told everybody else. You shh, you go shh. That's what you need to do. You go shh, Olivia. Shh, shh. Okay. Thank you for sharing Ken Zombie's page. I think Live pregnancy was a April Fool's show. Yeah, well, that's on her though. I'm telling you, that's gonna be on her. I'm telling you, she trap another fool. That's gonna be on her because she's gonna have to raise them just like she stuck with these other two. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be what she is. You know, she can't already handle it. AJ gonna be slapping everybody across the face. He gonna be like, I challenge you to a duel. AJ gonna be in there. Uh, AJ gonna be in there doing the rock, the people's elbow on him. He already be doing the rock on Kaylani. They already be WWEing up in there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, guys. Okay. All right. Let's go. I want to both. Oh, you want both of them to hush? Well, I don't mind both of them hushing. Oos is mental too. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Rose. Yeah, I want both of them to hush. It would be nice if they would. We're gonna look at the last bit of Jasmine's channel. Would y'all like to watch the rest of this, or do y'all want to go to Jasmine's channel to watch the last 5 minutes of that where she was talking the stuff that she was talking? Because we already watched the video yesterday, y'all. But I kind of got a new perspective on what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something new, and I'm sure y'all wanted to say something new too. But we can finish up. We can wrap this up, or I could continue it tomorrow. I can add it as a as a bonus. It could sure be added as a bonus. Okay. Golly. Well, I'll be glad when my son get. What the heck is it? I'll be glad when my son get to the point where he can wash clothes. I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm like, man, no, I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna let nobody wash no clothes. I be saying any old thing. Now, but I can't wait to teach him how to wash clothes. He probably ain't gonna wash them. I ain't gonna have washing clothes. Just probably take them out. But anyway, y'all, let's go. Let's finish this, okay? The cursing, screaming, like the cleaning for food, right? Or go to the pool. Let me highlight this so I can see this. Hold on. There we go. Seems that they never get good bills in small amounts. Right, exactly. Definitely. Let's go.
Right, and take pictures of me and be disrespectful.
She's like, can you imagine? You know how you ask children, what noise? I used to ask my grandchildren, my children, what noise does an animal, what the noise does a monkey make? You know what I mean? What noise does a dog make? What noise does a dinosaur make when they hear this? That's why a rhinoceros or a pig. We're gonna play what noise does a pig make? Can we do that? What noise does a pig make? Ear. You know what I'm saying? I can't make a noise like a pig. Sorry, can't do it. Ha ha. I guess you thought you was gonna make me make that noise. I don't know make that noise. But what noise does a dinosaur make? A T-Rex's T. What's the ones with the small heads and a big body? And they don't have no arms. What's those called? What's those dinosaurs called? Somebody Google it for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna make you call for the police. I'm gonna beat your ass so good, you gonna be calling for the police. And then when the police come, I'm gonna say, look, they were taking pictures of me.
No, you ain't. You wasn't gonna be dead this one. And it's okay. Nobody expects a grown woman to be out there fighting. I mean, I don't expect that unless somebody put their hands on you or something. And it's a way to do things, right? However, it's still really ridiculous for you to be on here threatening somebody as old as you claim you are, and you so grown and you can do what you want to do. You and Jasmine got that bad. But yet y'all so grown, but y'all can't pay for lawyers. Y'all so grown that y'all can't take care of your own children, the very children that y'all gave birth to. And listen, and there's nothing wrong with a child going over to their father's house and living. Now, I'm just gonna be honest. There's nothing wrong with a child doing that because at the end of the day, if you are doing something, if you trying to get your life together, and your children might need to stay with their father for whatever reason, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But the point is the way that she lied about it, though. That's all. It's the fact that she lost custody. See, that's what makes it a difference. It's not a situation where you worked out something with your child's father or with your ex-husband or whatever he is, and y'all said, well, listen, I want to spend time getting myself together. Or the child might not want it. You might have been leaving town, and your child might have wanted to stay in the area that they was born in. You get what I'm saying? That stuff happens. That's cool. But the point that you lost it and you lied about it, Olivia, that's the issue. And then the fact that you keep trying to clown other people about their mothering, that's the problem. That's why nobody would really mention that, because we know something's wrong with you. So we wouldn't really talk about that. We really don't like talking about you, but because you keep talking about black women, yet again, we have to unfortunately talk about you. Well, we really would not talk about you, Olivia, if you just leave and keep black women name out your mouth. If you would do that, we wouldn't talk about you no more. We really wouldn't. For real. We would not bring up nothing about what happened to you, because that's an unfortunate, right? We know you got a problem. And so we have to treat you like you have a problem. That's why I'm gonna start treating you. When I do my reactions, I'm just gonna treat you like you have, like the problem that you are, because you have a problem. And I know you got a problem. And I'm not gonna treat you like you're a sane person, because you're not sane. Now, before y'all get upset, hold on, y'all. Let this fly. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about nobody that got any problems, mental problems or anything like that. Whatever your diagnosis is, I'm not talking about you. Let it roll. Let it fly. Because it don't apply to you. It don't apply to you. Okay? It don't apply to you. But Olivia, we really have to really remember that you have a mental problem. It's just sometimes you say a lot of stuff and we forget. We kind of forget, and so we have to treat you like the person that you are, and we have to treat you like that. And so that's the reason why it's really hard to do reactions on you, because we feel like we're picking on you, because we know you got issues in the head, and you don't want to deal with the issues. See, that's what the problem is. You really need to sit down and talk to somebody and get that fixed, or get some medicine for it. Cause girl, one day sometimes people ain't gonna have empathy for you. One day somebody's not going to understand that, because they don't know you, right? We don't know you either, for real. But we know this character that you put out on here. And I'm just telling you that if I were you, I would go get some help. I would go and sit down and talk to somebody and get off of this line, because this is not good for your mental health. It really isn't. It's just gonna make you worse. It's just gonna make you worse, and you're gonna end up losing everything that you ever loved. Okay? You already lost 3 things, but you're gonna lose more. And I don't want to throw that up, because that's not right. I don't want to do that, because I don't have to be evil like you are. You evil, and you got a problem. And you need to talk to somebody about that. And just maybe, somebody will take some time and maybe love you truly. Because I don't think you've really ever been loved in your life. I don't even think your mom and them loved you. I think you were a pawn to your mom. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because if your mama really loved you, she would have told you the truth. Love is truthful. Okay? Love comes with truth. Love is not a lie. Okay? But let's continue.
They're stalking me and harassing me. I was defending myself. I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna. That will never happen. I will just beat the fuck out of her.
Okay, well, okay, great. I mean, what do you want us to say at this point? What do you want us to say for real at this point of you saying that you would do what you just said to somebody? Do you think that's healthy? Do you think that's healthy? You know, Jasmine said the same thing about you, and you didn't like that. So why are you saying the same thing about somebody else? But you know, my mama used to always say, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt." You remember that saying, Olivia? Maybe your mama never taught you that, but she should have, and maybe you would have been a different type of being. But I don't know. I don't know what the heck your mama done taught you. She didn't teach you something, or you wasn't listening. You might have been out for lunch when she was teaching you.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all think Liv can't fight, bitch? I'm scared to fight. I'm scared. I hope a bitch don't try me. I heard a lot of bitches threatening me the other day. Bitch, I hope you don't find me. Because the way I'm feeling, I might just kill a bitch. So please don't.
Wow, you gonna what to a chick? You gonna kill what you say? Now that's not YouTube guidelines. YouTube didn't have a problem with her saying that. Dr. A, how's your neck, girl? Still hurt, but it's better. It's better than it was yesterday, so it's getting better. I'm gonna have to go to. I still keep forgetting to make my appointment. Legend doing sports and potty train. So let's get ready for the daycare. Yeah, Jasmine gonna drop his butt off of that daycare so fast her neck gonna spin. Okay. What in the mama cases going on in the middle? What did I just jump in going in the middle of? Girl, what you jump in the middle of this, huh? Uh-huh. Right. Lights out, Davis 4. Have to run the bill up. Right. Those lights may be out for 1 hour, but Jasmine had to drop off at Fields. Okay. She had to hurry up and drop them off at Fields. Okay. She was not playing. Jazz does take advantage of Phil and Hannah. Of course she does. Flo explained that well, right, and it stayed with me, right. She summed up the Liv's mental health. Yeah, but the problem is, even with having mental health, it's still like people don't go well. Unfortunately, people don't go. Liv might be mental, but my opinion is she's definitely evil. Yes, ma'am. See that don't. Okay, so we'll say that, right? But just because we know that, and I agree with Flo, right, y'all, and I agree with what you just said, Doyle. Okay, but the problem is though, although somebody's mental, it's still just because a person has a mental problem, it does not give them a right to ooze people. You know what I mean? To be evil and to be spiteful to others because they have a mental problem. Okay. Well, that's good. Thank you. Okay.
Find me. For your own safety, bitch. Don't find me. You looking for me, bitch? Don't find me. And look, I'm
Wow, Olivia. I hope Jasmine doesn't get a hold to this.
fighting my hardest because I would love to fight a bitch right now. Like I would really honestly love to do it. I know that's childish. I know that's retarded. I know that's whatever. But the way I'm feeling, I have so much aggression and just pissed offness in my body, running through my veins. Events of my life. Like, who are you? It's true. It's true.
Girl, when you color them eyebrows, girl, you look like Brendella. You look like your name should be Brendella, girl. Girl, you look like Bert. I mean, not Bert, Ernie. You look like no Bert. Bert. I said it right the first time. Girl, you look like Kid and Play's mom. You look like you could be Kid and Play's mom. You know what I'm saying? But let's go. I gotta go to bed.
Tell who to pull up. I told you to pull up. Did you pull up? I'm still waiting for you. Where you at?
Lord, pull up. No.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know that's not a good thing to say on social media. Tell somebody to pull up. Ooh, that's deep, Olivia.
Yeah, Lola. But yeah, I've never seen you before. I really like Krishan Rock, like a lot. Like she is me. Like how she's like so like to herself and she don't say shit, and then she just run up on you and smack shit out of you. Yeah, that's me. She flicked him. She pinched him. Bitch, don't put your motherfucking hands on my babies. But it's okay. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you. And I don't mean that no threatening type of way. But I'm gonna see you one day. You know, you like to act tough on the internet, but you like to post stuff on the internet, but yeah, I know your type. I know your type. Like real tough on the internet. I'm gonna need everyone that ever said anything behind my back about me to stand on that. When I show my face, when I pop out, because bitch, I'm gonna pop out when you least expect it. And when that happens, please stand on everything you said. Please, don't run. Don't run. A lot of people say I ain't about that life, but we about to see. We about to see. Because the people that know me, know me. They know I stand on mine. 10 toes down, forever, bitch. Stand on that, mama. Stand on it. Look, if I can. Bitch, you got a problem? What's the problem? That's all. I'm that type of bitch. Like, if I was in your face, I would ask you what the fuck is the problem. Anybody that I've met in person and is talking shit about me and I have a way to get a hold of you, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull up. What did you say? How are you feeling? Why did you say that? What the fuck is your problem? Why are you still talking shit? Why are you still talking shit? Do you have something to say, bitch? Oh no, you just a scary ass little hoe? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Customers and employees.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did y'all hear all of that? Oh my stars, Olivia. What happened? Olivia, what happened? Why did you talk like that today, girl? What was you talking about? Oh my God. I've never heard anybody talk like that to somebody. Oh my God. Oh, I'm appalled. Oh my God. Oh my God, Olivia, you okay? Why are you threatening people like that, girl? Oh my God, you must have been big mad. Oh my God, oh my stars. Oh my stars, you guys. How do I comprehend this? Oh my God, what do we do, y'all? What do we do? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Oh, I'm so bewildered. I'm so bewildered. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh. Okay, guys. Okay, we're gonna go to Jasmine. We're just gonna do like a few minutes of Jasmine, and then we're gonna do what we do. Okay. You called her a narc? Oh my God, Lynn, you called her a narc and a sociopath, girl. And she enjoys hurting people for pleasure, for her own gain. Oh my goodness. You think so? Pull up. Ooh. So she could pull off. Ooh. Oh. Damn. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pepper was biggin'. Oh my God. You said she was biggin'? Was a biggin'? Oh my God. You think so? These these wolf tickets are poor protection mechanism, right? And she's learned, in my opinion, she's not about that life. Oh my God, of course she's not. Oh my goodness. Like swollen. Oh, you said she on swole? Oh my God, Tracy, she lost a lot of weight. Yeah, them shots really helped. Yes. I know you're a weakling. Oh, girl, you called her a weakling. Oh my God. What? Woo! What would I do if Liv was my daughter? Would you take the grandchildren away from her and sign over the custody? That's a good question. If she was exactly like Liv, well, we probably wouldn't have a choice. We probably wouldn't have a choice. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on, y'all. 'Cause I just took some sea moss. Mm-mm. What the heck is this? Tastes salty. Mm, mm. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. You saw my throat. Mm. I wouldn't have a choice though, right? And it was 375 pounds. Oh my God. Most definitely not about to all that wouldn't bust a grape, girl. Pepper would eat the grapes instead. Big scary A. Liv said that she gained 30 pounds. Ooh, and getting back to her diet. Oh my God. Oh, also, I would take the dog too. Oh Lord. Thank you, Shonda. Girl, thank you. I need every bit of money I can possibly get. You hear me? Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you for this. Thank you. Is that money? Was that super joining the whatever you did? I appreciate it. I'm gonna go down and look. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, looking crazy. Rose is still locked up because she wouldn't have left Olivia grandkids. She be on her chat. I don't know how she in her chat. Thank you for becoming a member. I need all the members I can get. I gotta get I gotta get my program going. I fell off. I'm tripping. I'm showing out. I ain't gonna lie. I need some help. Mm. I apologize, but I had to drink this. I drank this sea moss. That sea moss is horrible. I don't know what. Uh, Girl, I don't know. It's just different. Mm-mm. It's not used. I'm not used to that. I don't know what they did to that. She must not be able to do anything at this time. Maybe Stella's done. Girl, she probably is. You called a pure demonic energy. Gerard need to limit the visits, right? For not just a full week. Girl. Okay. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for joining the membership. I appreciate it. I really do. Gerard need to limit the visitation, right? Not to be a full week. Gotcha. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead. We're gonna react to AJ never say call grandma anymore. Mm. That's true. He sure doesn't. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go to do y'all want to wait to react on the last 5 minutes of Jasmine's talking and stuff? I mean, we've already done a reaction on that, but I still have more to add. Or would y'all like to go to Sky? Would you like to go to Sky? We did wine trash this morning, right? Did we do wine? I think we did this morning. What y'all want to do? Because I really would like to watch some other mommies, but it's hard to get caught up with the other mommies because then I have to explain, well, this mommy did this and this and that and blah 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 blah. You know. Okay. Girl, I almost choked on that dang old sea moss. That stuff was woo. I'm not used to. I don't know what they did. I think they shifted it. I don't like it like that. I like my regular sea moss to be gritty, to do what it do. They try not to take. They try to take the gritty out. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to watch. Okay. All right, y'all. So for a reactor to do all the mommies takes a lot of time. Yes, ma'am. Very true. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm coughing off this stuff. All right, I'm not okay. I'm done with Liv. I can't. That good job, Kitten Zombie. Everybody give Kitten Zombie a round of applause, or you can drop some diamonds and crystals and something shiny, bling 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 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move on because that's about the best I can do with Olivia. I can't do a lot of Olivia because for obvious reasons. Okay. Oh, I was like, I thought my picture was moving. I'm like, man, my picture moving. Oh Lord, I can't see. I'm like, oh Lord, I had to look closer. I'm like, okay, I thought. Listen, okay, let's see. Okay, we'll go to my Jazzy life. We'll watch a little bit of her. I can only do. We're not gonna do the old video because I don't think I could tolerate that right now. I don't think I could tolerate that right now, honey. I just can't do it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Jasmine that she did the little live she put out. We're gonna watch a few minutes of that. Um, why the shorts popping up? Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna click on here. We're gonna click down here. Give me a second. I don't know why this helper does lies. One tired ass mommy. Girl, here she go. She is so weird with that. She's always trying to reiterate like she's a mommy. Burly bitch. You know what I'm saying? Burly, how are you a mommy? You know what I'm saying? Well, you push children out your puss. Just because you push children out your puss does not mean you're a mom, okay? But here we go, yet again, yet again. Okay, here we go. Oh, did it pop up? Oh shoot. Here we go, y'all. Let me do it again. Good Lord. All right, are we there yet? For crying out loud. Am I sitting on my phone? Yeah, girl, I was sitting on my phone. Didn't even feel it. Now you know your butt is big. If you sit on the phone, it don't know. Yo, that don't make no sense. Okay. Okay. Now my birthday coming up now, y'all. May the 3rd, Taurus season. I'm getting tired of these Aries. Now I'm ready for Aries. Oh, my son didn't have his birthday. My biological mom done had her birthday. Now I'm ready for Taurus season. I want some gifts. Okay.
The things we have to do as a
Some
parent.
coffee or something. Y'all can put $2 of coffee. Shoot, I do $2 coffees. I surely do that. That'll really make my birthday. You hear me? People buy me some coffees and buy some stuff for me, man. That is a birthday, okay? Let's continue. I ain't gonna be able to drink, y'all. I'm not drinking. I told you I swore off alcohol and stuff. So it's just gonna be a regular birthday with alcohol free. Good going. Okay. All right, come on, Oh, I'm like, come on, Jasmine. You gonna speak?
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
I was
no.
like, if you stop crying, I'll get you a toy car. Baby, he cried so much. First of all, when we got out there, he was cool. He was kicking the ball, and then he fell.
Okay, so Jasmine. Okay, so this part is kind of boring. So can we move on? We've already watched this on maybe platform, so we're gonna move a little bit. Right here. Let's. Okay. So basically, the bottom line is he set his butt up there and cried. He couldn't really. Let's see that on video. We don't want to see this mess right here. We want to see him crying and how stupid she was looking. Okay, when he was crying. All right. So basically, he cried on the field and he was like, he got off. Okay, that's the bottom line. He probably pee-peed on himself or something. I don't know. Because Jasmine be saying somebody potty trained and he ain't potty trained. And Jasmine, another thing is, can you put this boy on some on some pants? Because we don't like seeing children they draws, okay? We don't like seeing children they underwear. Like I don't even like seeing my son in his underwear. My own very son, baby. I don't want to see my son in underwear. He can't come downstairs in his underwear. My children aren't allowed to walk around in their underwear around the house. That is not acceptable. Okay. Now that might be acceptable at your trifling house, but it's not acceptable here. Okay. We don't do the. My husband don't even walk around with his shirt off. Now he do in our bedroom. That's us. Okay. But that's not what we do. Okay.
Stop.
And he gonna break that window now. When he break that window, you gonna have to pay for it because Chris ain't gonna pay for it. And he's still doing it. We think it's funny. She don't have no control over this kid.
Just bad.
And stop calling. Excuse me. Maybe if y'all stop calling y'all children bad, they won't be bad.
But he had fun, though. Once he broke out of that crying ish. Girl, you about to make me mad.
Hey everyone. Okay, we're on the TV. Okay, cool.
Once he broke out of that
You had to
crying
type in
stuff,
your
then he was
life
doing good. But
to y'all on my phone. Okay, it's
he
okay.
cried for a good minute and didn't want to do that. And then he kept
You
asking me to
rarely
pick him
watch
up, and I was
Live.
like,
I don't
hell
either.
no.
I don't either. I mean, I don't watch Olivia's channel at all anymore, at all. But I mean, like when I'm watching it for y'all. But what I do now is I just go to the reactors. I'm not giving her my support at all. I'm not giving Olivia my support anymore. If I have to watch her, if y'all want me to watch her, if y'all ask every blue moon for me to watch her, what I will do is I will watch her through a reactor. Okay, and we will react on it through a reactor. We're not giving her a change over here. Okay.
Well, I didn't say hell no, but I was just like, come on, legend. Trying to gentle parent.
Bye, Kaylin.
Why you keep saying bye, Kaylin?
Bye, Kaylin.
Now, that's
Bye, Kaylin.
annoying me. First of all, and then when I don't like it, she says she gentle parent. Girl, shut the. Now you trying to be like just Jasmine. Now she's trying to have this image. Oh, Jasmine, Jasmine, no, ma'am. Jasmine, wait a minute, Jasmine. No, we not gonna let you do that. We not gonna let you do no. We not gonna let you get up here and say no gentle parenting. You don't gentle parent your. You only gentle parent him. You cursed. We've heard you get on her call your children bitches and hoes and all kind of stuff. And we've seen you. We've heard of you doing some slaps allegedly. Okay, we ain't gonna sit up here and do that. Pastor, I've never watched her through any right through any of these Nimrods. Okay. Oh, you never watched any of these Nimrods. I got it. Only through reactor channels. Okay, got it. I would waste my time subscribing to any of these channels. I agree. I agree, Tracy. I mean, that's the best way to be. Okay. I think Jazz seeing artistic delays like with the twins in Legend 2. Of course she has. These personalities or personas are very creepy and cringy. Yes, ma'am. I definitely do agree with that. I definitely do agree with that. Inappropriate girl. Chris never showed up for Legend Sports. Great, it never will. Okay. All that whining and crying and shrieking be he be doing. Oh my god, he is annoying girl. Y'all crazy. Rose, and he won't. Okay? And never, ever will he. Never ever. Okay?
Kaylin, bye, Kaylin.
You don't want to watch Kaylin play?
Bye, Kaylin.
Why you keep saying bye to her?
I don't know, but this is
But yeah, he was the
was a video you should just send to his daddy, not to us, okay? I'm just telling you the truth. This is a video you should have sent to his daddy, not to us. What do we have to do with this? Not a damn thing. Why do we have to see this shit? You need to show this stuff with his daddy or his sister or his side of the family. I don't even think your family care. For real.
doing good, and then I was like, I'm not picking you up, bro. Like, stop all that crying. I don't know why you like no baby right now. I'm not picking you up.
But you
Literally
been
crying.
picking him up though, so he used to you doing it. So why you get in public and act like you don't pick him up? You been picking him up. He sleep with you.
Loud. It wasn't no like soft
But
cry.
he
It was
cries like that anyway. When he's in there with your other son, your oldest son, when he's in there with him, he's doing all that hollering and all that complaining, all that whip wham wham bam sam sham stuff in there, and you ignore it. But like when you see it when it's out in public, you can't ignore it. So why you ignoring it at home? Why don't you address the problem at home and it wouldn't be so bad in public? Because I'm telling you, these children get out here. See, Olivia, just like Olivia, think that stuff is cute. AJ cursing and calling, talking to her inappropriately and talking to everybody else crazy. But when she got on public, she's like, "Don't say that, AJ. That stuff is embarrassing. Your child cussing you out. You think that's cute? You think that's cute? This boy is hollering and going through all these changes. That's not okay."
loud. And I was just like,
And you think it's
boy, you
cute
got
now?
Bye,
everybody looking.
You got all
Kaylin.
these smirks on your face. You think this stuff is cute now with that flared nostril.
Everybody looking at
Bye,
us because you
Kaylin.
crying for no reason. We ain't even doing nothing
First
yet.
of all, good boy, if you don't shut your mouth. Now, you doing too much. Now, nobody want to hear all that screeching. Shut up. Now, I try not to say shut up to children, but sometimes it's unavoidable. But you need to be quiet. Nobody wants to hear all that hollering and stuff you doing. Now that don't make no sense. Your mama ain't got no sense to not to tell you to cut it out. I'm gonna tell you to cut it out. And I dare your mama or your daddy to say something to me.
Your coach trying to
I said
stop
shut up.
yelling. Your coach trying to explain stuff.
Mommy.
Cut that out.
But
You
he did
cut
good
that out
overall.
when he doing that mess at home. If nobody's hurting him, he don't need to holler like that. Jazz pushes these kids into the basketball, the minds in gymnastics, exactly. Not sure what the other kids, but the basketball seems kids not want to do. Exactly. It seems like they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it, especially she's gonna make Ava do it. Ava's like, no, she's gonna make Ava do gymnastics. That girl couldn't even tumble. That girl couldn't even roll over on her neck. She couldn't do none of that stuff. So I didn't understand why she would even put her in a position of doing that. That was really weird to me. I was like, why would she do that? You know what I mean? Don't make no dang on sense. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm clicking on from the video from.
Uh, once I bribed them with a toy, one for to have me out there looking crazy. I was like, come on now, you do good. I get you a toy car. I didn't have to buy
Bye, Kaylin.
But
$1.25.
they don't do that with the other children. You don't brag. You don't try to bribe the other children. Funny how you doing that with him. You do show favoritism, Jasmine. We're not gonna hold you. You do show favoritism for sure. Facts.
Bye, Kaylin.
Boy, cut it out. You see Kayla not there, so stop calling her.
Ah.
Cut that out. Cut that hollering out. You too old. Hey, 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 hey. You are 3 years old now. You got to grow up now. You can't be doing all this hollering and stuff. Now, if you was 6 months old and maybe close to 1 year, but this is enough with this. We're not gonna tolerate this here. Now, your mammy may tolerate this, but we don't tolerate this over here. Okay, you need to be quiet. Jasmine, make him be quiet, or I'm gonna make or you or we're gonna stop watching you. If you keep having this little boy holler like this, we are tired of this. And don't say this is mommy life, because it ain't mommy's life. Because a mommy's life wouldn't be on here with no hollering, screaming, kicking and screeching boy or child. Dang.
Why are you making all that noise?
Because you allow this mess. Because you allow this mess. That's why he's making all that noise. Are you high? Wait a minute. Oh, is it time for Cooter Brown? Okay, we gotta bring Cooter Brown out, y'all. Oh Lord, here go Cooter Brown. Leave Cooter Brown alone. Let Cooter Brown stay what Cooter Brown is, child. I'm tired of this. Jasmine is high. Did a Cooter Brown. Jasmine is high. Did a Cooter Brown. Jasmine is high. Did a. Okay, that's enough. All right, y'all. Well, I think how long did we react to her? What y'all think? Did we react for a long period of time? Well, one more thing, y'all. One more thing. We have to celebrate how Jasmine. We're gonna wait for Jasmine court hearing to know what we're gonna say about her. Okay. We're gonna talk about that, okay? We're gonna talk about that. Wait till that court hearing. No, Jasmine, don't try to get it moved to another date, ma'am. No, ma'am. You better get in there and get that court going. We don't want you moving to another date. Don't even try to continue it to continuance. No, ma'am. We're not doing that continuous, ma'am. Get in there and get in that court date. We want to hear what's gonna happen, okay? We want to hear what's gonna happen, okay? Okay. All right. Where you at, Jasmine? I can't find you. God, Lee, I'm about to start putting this up. Here we go. You have no skill. It's kind of embarrassing that your twerking is not working. Your twerking is not working. Okay, Dr. A, I think my husband never walk around the house with no shirt on. Exactly, and our daughters wasn't allowed to walk around half dressed either. Right, exactly, and their underwear, bra, robes, t-shirts, slippers on my feet or on their feet. Okay, exactly. T-shirt. Right, I got you. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I am happy that Aiden he seemed I'm happy with basically you happy that Aiden seemed to more clear in his speech. Yeah, I definitely understand him. He the only one I understand. I don't understand nobody else in that house. I don't even understand Caitlin. I have no idea what Caitlin is saying or doing, right? But everything right is a Maya. Exactly. Well, because Amaya wanted to play sports. She the only one that's taking it, drinking the Kool-Aid. I've never been subscribed to Jasmine Live or WG, okay? Sky, Nakia, or Jessica's chick, okay? I literally learned about them through the reactors, okay? I understand that too, okay? Mm-mm. See all that streaking, exactly. I definitely all that streaking. Girl, she always doing it, okay? Shut the up, right? He need to be switched to a paint. Shout to say here, the gold showing is absolutely insane, girl. It's crazy. I'm blocked by everybody and I don't even subscribe. That's because you be in the comments, girl. That's because you be in the comments. You know, them hoes can't take you doing no comments because you be lighting them up with the comments. It's crazy, right? Uh, I've gone over to and gave a little opinion. Yeah, that's why you blocked. You know, you be lighting them up in them comments. And you say anything, they gonna be like, block, block, block. Jasmine's sister and brother are also delayed. Girl, it's hereditary. Girl, how you doing, Tangela, Smangela? Okay. Okay. Right. You don't know, there's a lot wrong with him, girl. Starting with the neglect of the helmet. Right. I definitely do agree with that. This lazy itch. Didn't want to drive to the follow up appointments exactly, and the band and that band, we know what a band is, y'all. Okay, was embarrassed of the boy's head. Exactly, but his head looked just like his head. Chris got a flat head too. Shit, I don't know what the hell he embarrassed for. Ew, my song, I love it. Get it, Jazz? Okay, I can smell it through my phone. Girl, smell like hot tuna melt and doo doo. Dr. A made my right one with that, made my night with that one. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Good. Okay. If I wake up, I wash my clothes right in PJs in the morning. I am lazy. Okay. Shauna up. Yep. Right. Mommy a drunkard. Ooh, ooh, girl, you call her by a blast. It's a show. It's slow too. That blood is tainted. Oh, girl. Oh my God. He will get evaluated once he goes to daycare, but Jazz knows it's coming. Okay, girl, but leave it to her. She'll swear up and down. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Watch.
Stop.
Like we told her with Aiden. I think it's something wrong with all of them. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I think she need. I think, but I think that even if it's something, let me be clear about something, y'all. Just because a child may have a disability, that's not the issue. It's not. Listen, I don't knock children or adults for having certain disabilities. Right? It's up to you to get them. Just like it's up to me. I need to call damn. I need to call the damn. What is this called? Damn it, the what is it? You know where I gotta go get my neck. I gotta get them to help me exercise that neck out. What? Physical therapist. I need to call that damn physical therapist, make an appointment. I just thought it was rude. I'm trying to get past that. I think it's rude that he would call my husband and not call me and say, "Hey, well, is it okay?" You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he call my number? Why would they call his number? And my number's in the file. It's dumb. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go into that spot, and I'm gonna go ahead and go and get that done and looked at. I may have him to help me do some exercise because those exercises probably really help. So I'm gonna go and see what it's like. I am getting better, but I'm gonna go ahead and for once I'm gonna follow the doctor's orders. I'm gonna really follow my medical doctor's orders. Okay, all right, and go to this physical therapist. Okay. Cause it's still hurting. It ain't like it don't hurt no more. If it still didn't hurt, that'd be one thing. Because I thought it was clearing up, but I'm like, oh, when I've been down, it ain't great. I'm doing a little light exercise. I'm just doing the bike for now. So hopefully I can get back to the crunches soon. Cause I'm ready to do some crunches, y'all. Cause I can't take it no more. I don't want to get fat. I don't want to be like Olivia. I don't want to look like Jasmine. I'm 51 years old and I still look. I ain't gonna lie, my body do crush still, and I'm older. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. So I'm getting ready to get back on my dietary. Well, I'm on my dietary now, but I gotta get back on the. I gotta cut something else out of my diet in a little while, y'all. I gotta cut back on something. I mean, maybe if I just take some potato, maybe if I take French fries out of my diet. I don't have them often, but I don't know. We'll talk. That's loud, y'all. I was trying to avoid
I'm a
that
little
noise.
tired. I need like an energy drink or something. I really want to go home and go to sleep.
You ain't
You
gonna be
get
able to go to sleep because that little boy gonna be up making dinosaur noises. What you gonna put some melatonin in his uh in his water or his milk?
I've got to put those clothes in the dryer. Fuck, I might have to rewash that. Well, it depends, cause
Little
it was.
legendary, sir, little baby, little cute, handsome little guy. First of all, what you need to do is stop cooking that seat before I come back there and check you. I asked you to stop doing that. That is not okay. And use your indoor voice. We're not gonna be listening to this screaming and stuff. This is not okay. I'm live. Mommy is working. Okay.
Still watching.
Or
When I
your
left the
mama's working.
house.
No, no, it's not. That's what? No.
What are you doing?
Miss Jasmine, that's not cute that he's kicking that seat. You know what the hell he doing, okay? He's kicking that damn seat. That then you just clean it off one day. Then you just clean it off just a little, not too long ago, okay? Do you know that that's stupid? Do you know that somebody is sitting when someone sits in that seat and he's kicking that? That's not comfortable. You know, Kaylin be sitting in that little seat and he's kicking the seats. Now, if she hauled up and she slapped him, don't you say nothing because you won't check him. You check him. Hello? It's not cute. And you smirking. You think everything he does is cute. It's not. Just like Olivia. Y'all the same people.
Why is he texting this phone?
Are you gonna respond to what?
My ears hurting. Child, I know.
Yeah, she's trying to tell you her ears are hurting because your little son is loud. And she came to for relaxation and she came to your channel. She was not expecting the little boy to make all those screeching noises and act the plum fool because you were letting him act the plum fool. And that's really on you as the mother. As the mother. Okay?
Just imagine that screaming.
No.
I'm sleepy. Can you stop? And fuck this gum, because it's hurting my damn. I keep almost biting my
That's what you
fucking.
get because you chewing the gum like a fucking cow, like you in a herd or something, girl. You chewing the gum like cows chew. Have you ever watched a cow chew grass? I have. My grandmother had a farm. And I'm telling you, that's how she chew gum. You know, Passion. I know you, Passion, and I know you, Darla, can know what I'm talking about when I say when they do that stuff. Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to come up just for a few seconds or a few minutes or so. I gotta still take this. I took this sea moss. I'm gonna take some burdock root. And I'm gonna take me some white widow right now because my shoulder always start hurting at night, real late at night. I'm telling you, I don't know what that is about. But them twins' birthday is this week, you believe? Okay, cool. Well, we'll see. We see what this child gonna. You know, she ain't gonna be able to do nothing because you know she already told about she had to go to court. It ain't the bitch ain't paid nothing for court, and she would have bought these damn wash machines, and I could have probably looked past it. But you know, we talking about Jasmine Dukes here. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna drop this link, and I'm gonna wait for somebody to come up. Okay, I'm gonna wait for somebody to come up. That's what we do. Okay, I dropped that damn link. There we go, ladies. I love y'all. Yes, ma'am. Dr. A loves you. I love the crystals. I'm tired from what? Exactly, girl. She definitely lazy, okay? You know what? This is what I want to tell you. Darla, I saw them dang on pictures of you. You cute. You a cute white woman. Darla cute. I don't know. I say, do you have to say my race? Yes, I do, Darla. Darla is cute. She's like, yes, with my blonde hair. I said, oh, okay. Darla like really hip, y'all. Darla is one of them, you know what I'm saying? Darla one of them gals that like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know one of them dudes see her out, they be like, hey, what's your name, Miss Lady? She'd be like, Darla. I bet you talk like that, I bet you be like, Darla. Darla, I'm telling you, you cute. You're a cute girl. I like Darla. Darla, a cute girl. Yeah, I seen them pictures. I went stalking, girl. I looked all on Darla pictures. I'm looking at Dr. A. That is stupid. If your doctor is no, right, it is. Why wouldn't they call? Why would they call? I know, girl. That's what I'm saying. Why would they call my husband? Hey, passion. That is stupid.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, crystals, how y'all doing?
hey,
She said, "Hey,
hey, hey. Drop
I
that.
want to see a picture of Darla. How am I missing this?"
Girl, you gotta go onto her. You gotta go onto her Instagram. I ain't gonna put it out here because Darla might not want
Oh
everybody.
no, don't put it out there. Can't you
Right.
send me a request for her thing? Because I think I looked before and I couldn't find her.
Darla, add
Yeah,
passion. Go to my friend request and go to my friend line or whatever. You can go to my little page and click on where
because I
passion
think me and her tried to
is.
link up before, and people are telling me like they have a hard time sending me requests or whatever. But I cannot stand the gum. Lord Jesus, I hate when she chew the gum. If it's her nerves, that's fine. Just don't do it when you come online.
Girl, them energy gum. That's it.
I don't give a crap what it is. What
It
she
is.
need to call you so you could send her a package because I can't take it. I don't see how people do it. Like
I don't
I
either,
can't.
girl. I can't chew gum for that long period of time anyway because I'm telling you, the Nation of Islam messed me up from taking gum because they was like, if you keep chewing gum, it's gonna mess up the lining of your stomach, and
If
like
you swallow it,
I know, but the point is they scared the shit out of me on that. And
because
ever
I
since
like to chew
then,
gum.
because
I like to chew gum, so I get it. But
ever since then, I've not been able to chew gum like all the way. You know what I mean? I used to be able to chew gum until the cows come home, and now it's just once it stopped being sweet, I take it out. I just to the point I don't even take it no more. I really do need to start because I'm a coffee drinker. I need to start putting I usually like do peppermint tea, but since my coffee maker, excuse me, my coffee maker broke, so I try to buy me another coffee maker like the one Jasmine got. She got it from
mm-hmm,
Shein. I know
mm-hmm.
she got it from Shein or Temu, and I try to order, and they was like they like back behind on stock, and they don't have it right now, and I'm like, oh man, so I'm gonna have to get me one. I'm trying to tell you, somebody, if y'all want to pitch in to get Dr. L. Nah, I'm just playing. Y'all ain't got to do that. I'm just kidding. I'm actually
Girl,
like,
don't be hyping up your birthday, and you know it's my birthday too. Tell them
yeah,
just
I
buy
know,
two of everything. Just buy
yeah.
two of
Well,
everything, okay?
give me.
We need to have a Taurus
I just
party.
need a cop. What we do, yeah, Mimi, we need to get
Yeah, and Southside, and
a
it's a
South
couple
Side.
other people
Yeah, who
too.
else a Taurus? It was somebody
It's
else that's
some,
a
yeah.
Taurus. If y'all a Taurus, if you listening to this at the gang at the our house gang, by chance, could y'all please make sure that y'all type in that y'all a Taurus. If you are another zodiac sign, we didn't ask you. Okay, we just strictly talking about Taurus. So sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but y'all know I'm rude when it comes to my birthday. Okay, so I'm just saying, listen, we need to do because all I want is a coffee machine, and I want one of them cheap ones. I just want a cheap one from T. You give me one from Temu. You get one from Temu or shit. I don't care because I just
Are they gonna ship it to you?
I got a business
Are you gonna be
address.
able to get it shipped to you?
Yeah, I got a business address. I would throw that business address in
No,
there
no, I'm
sometime.
talking about with all the stuff going on. Some stuff might be delayed.
That's what girl. They delayed. They took so long. That's right. I forgot about that. I sure forgot.
Yeah. But I heard they have a warehouse here in America,
They
so maybe
do.
that's yeah.
They do, but that particular coffee machine, I think that was out of town because they said it was like the logistics of it wasn't working out.
Oh, well then start now. You got a little bit of time.
So they
I was
can't.
gonna tell you, I was gonna tell you that a lot of people like the image I made with me at the mic. You might should put yours on some merchandise too.
My mic with me on the mic.
The ones that I sent you.
Okay. Oh, that one. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they really like those. I was
They
surprised.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I put some out and people, you know what? People was like, that's nice. I like that. They was like, but you're not that dark skin. I was like, well, look, listen, they will
Um,
only make you, they will
my
only make,
t-shirt sponsor can lighten it for you.
okay.
He can lighten it for you. But I got him pretty busy right now. And boots on the ground t-shirts coming soon. All right. That's one thing about a tourist. We're gonna shout out, we're gonna make some money. We trying
That's,
to hustle up here on
that's
YouTube.
right.
Cause people, y'all, it's no money in doing these reviews. Like it's really not.
It's not giving, okay? Because people are getting over Jasmine and stuff. Um,
And it's not worth the drama and the negative energy. It's really not.
it's not. I barely wanted to react to Olivia,
Right.
but Kid Zombie did such a great job.
I
Like,
love shout out to Kitten Zombie. Y'all, I put her in one of my soap operas and she loved it and she shared it. And like my passion is like really getting to me that I couldn't even make the little soap opera thing. Like I just my passion was gone for it this week, but I'm gonna work on one. But Jasmine is slowly like I don't see why anybody still watches her either. We have new mommies that we got some really bad train wrecks out there.
it
So
is.
so Dr. A, I did some videos about the woman, the 32-year-old with 7 kids living in a hotel with a baby on the way.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're
And
talking
then
about.
there's another one, the
I seen her on
26-year-old with
Facebook.
six.
I seen her on Facebook. That's how I came
Yeah, so we can
across
switch over to something else because they don't deserve it.
her.
Look like the other ones do.
Oh
But
my
these
God.
ones, they've had their time. They've
Yeah,
had
but
their
is people gonna?
time.
You think people gonna come over here? Okay, let me ask. Let me ask everybody. If I react on other people, can y'all still come over here? Because I'm tired of Jasmine. I wanna. I mean, I'll make a mention of Jasmine if y'all like. I can still go like Jasmine ain't shit, and then we can move on to somebody else.
Yeah, like use her to draw them in and then we
Right.
move on to somebody. But the thing for me with Jazz and Liv, I see them as being a lot alike
They are just like
because even though Liv was like, "You black bitches," what about Jasmine? You black grandmas, you
right.
know?
They the same people.
And that's why they got along.
Jasmine
I
is
don't
a
because
colorist and Olivia
yes,
is a racist.
that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. They have more in common than not.
Exactly. I don't even know why they fight. They really should have forget
Just like
Olivia, but she's cancer people don't forgive you for real. When you mess up with a cancer, if a cancer feel like you tripping with them, they won't forgive. It take years for them to forgive you.
well, you
It's
guys,
yeah.
Tracy said, yeah, do other mommies. You guys seem a little receptive to when I did the girl with the 7 kids, baby on the way. I feel like it did
What
just as
she have
good.
like? Was she like packing out? Was she in a homeless shelter or something at
No,
first?
she's in a hotel, pregnant with baby number 8, feeding the kids noodles, and then she's in a hotel with continental breakfast. So every morning she goes down there to the breakfast and brings it up, and she's letting the kids tinkle up all the mattresses in the hotel room.
Oh no.
Yeah, she got them on the hotel room, sitting down, eating on the floor. So I think maybe we could just ease them into other directions, or I'm trying to ease on out of this type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Look, cause I'm over them. I promise you, I'm tired of Jasmine. I just want to see what's gonna happen with this court date. I'm telling you,
Hmm.
after this court date, we might be Wixnay, and with the Wix.
And the other night we did I'm Hungry's video about Jasmine bullying Liv. So I kind of want to do this one with Liv bullying everybody. But and Ken did an amazing job, and I'm Hungry did an amazing job too. But I don't think either one of those videos would be used in court. So this is just the court of YouTube. But in real court, I don't think either one of the videos compilations is going to do anything.
Yes, we saw a lot of Freddie on your page, girl. You. We know you love Freddie Star, girl.
If I can't find you, Darla, maybe Dr. A will help me find you. Cause
I
I
will.
made some collage for you one time and I couldn't find you, girl. I couldn't find you.
I assume that you were a girl. I
You see?
know about that. I know that's right, Passion. Okay. Darla, never mind. I see you. I see you.
I
I
think it's gonna get dismissed. I said that the other day, Rosa.
feel
I
like
think
that
it's gonna
too.
get thrown out.
I feel like because it's ignorant
It's
at
too
this point
much.
because both of y'all threaten each other. Both of y'all so
Right.
crazy to each other. Both of y'all don't have love for each other. I mean, just stay the fuck away from each other. That's what at this point, stay away from each other. Stop talking about each other. If I was Gerard, I mean, I think Gerard should do that to Olivia too. He should say, "Don't mention my name." Put a gag order on her. That's what I would do. But he ain't like me. He different. I'd be like, "Look, you getting the gag order. Don't mention me in your videos. You're not getting you."
Right. I wonder why he hasn't done that.
I don't know, but I know I would. I don't know.
So I heard on Lipstick Alley is saying that him and him and what you call it got married in. I think somebody put it in somebody's chat, but that they're saying Lipstick Alley said they got married in September. So I don't know why Liv wanted to go down that road.
Yeah, I heard they got married. I mean, I ain't gonna say who told me, but I got confirmation. I'm not talking about Niecy. I'm not talking about my Miss True either. But somebody else told me they got married. Like
Oh, and I
somebody
love
that
Miss
knew her.
True.
I love
I
Miss True.
She
I
got
love
a
Miss
vibe
Niecy.
about her. I love Miss True, and she
I
is all
love Miss
about
True.
trail music,
She be
honey.
like, Dr. A, I think you've been a little hard on Jasmine. I was like, no, I'm not. At first, I was like, okay, I'll try to be nice, right? For you. And then I started looking at the shit. I said, Miss True, so you want me to be nice? So you want me to be nice as hooker? Look at this shit right
Well,
here.
let me
Like,
ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Okay.
what?
So I've received some backlash for having Liv on my panel.
Uh-huh.
And you when you just said Miss True, it made me think about it. She went on Liv's panel. Nobody gave her any I think people just trying to try me, and y'all gonna fuck around and y'all gonna muck around and find out. Okay, so and then even Storm went on Liv's panel one time. Even KP went on Liv's panel one time. So I don't know, it just clicked in my brain when you just said that. And I was like, wait a minute. Y'all trying to try me.
But they don't understand, like,
Y'all
see,
trying
they
to
don't
try
understand
me.
your personality because you're kind of.
Well, not just my personality. They went on her panels.
No, I'm talking about they don't understand your personality though. They don't understand because she was like, well, you was a little bit, you know what I mean? You was kind of like, like Taurus is like, okay, so for example, like when I was reading the comments today, I went out like, I usually I'm like, yeah, that's right, I know that's right, and today I was kind of like, oh, you said that? Oh my goodness, I was being sarcastic, of course, but they don't understand that personality that we have as Tauruses. Mimi do it too. Mimi will come on here and Mimi will be like, "Oh, okay."
We play nice nasty real
Right?
good.
Yeah, we real nasty, nice. Cause you
Mm-hmm.
was nasty though to Liv. Liv just didn't peep it. Like nobody understood it. You was nasty though, to be honest, right? Cause you was like, now Liv, you were a little bit rude. Now what's this we heard you say? Then you gonna try to throw my name in. I said, ain't this? I said, that's
Yeah, and that at that point, that was right before. And yeah, I was like, and my friend.
yeah. She didn't say nothing. You heard me?
Yeah, I was like, and
She
my
didn't say
friend.
nothing. She know who the
Yeah,
fuck I am. She know who the fuck you was talking about. She didn't say nothing. You heard me? She was quiet in church mouse. Man.
yeah. I just was like, it just clicked in my mind when you said Miss True. But I love it. She vibes with my music. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we just no, and I think nobody wants to hear all you bitches mad anymore. We are so done. Unless we get a new singer, somebody she don't sing, she cannot sing.
Uh oh, you broke up. You were breaking up. I can't hear you.
I said she
I
can't
couldn't
sing.
hear you.
I said she can't sing, so she don't need to be talking about all you bitches mad, all you bitches mad. We don't want to hear no.
Are you bitches mad? Are you bitches mad?
Want to hear you. We don't want to hear Olivia singing that. We don't want Olivia to do no music. We don't want Olivia rapping because she's offbeat. She don't have no kind of finesse. She don't have like soul. So she don't need to do no type of music, no nothing. She need to go sit her ass down, go on OnlyFans, and make a barracuda fool out of herself. That's
And
what.
can we touch for a quick second on all the doxing?
Okay.
It Dachshund drives me bananas.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't understand it. Because I feel like you got to be weak if that's the thing that you come with. Like that's weak.
I don't think it's necessary. I don't want to be doxxed, right? And I don't to be honest with you, I don't want to dox anybody unless they
Yeah, I don't.
do something to me. you know,
I'm not going looking for anybody's stuff,
I'm
and
good.
so I'm just bringing it up because that was the subject tonight, and that really bothered me. Like,
Yeah, I don't understand why what's her name? What's Sky Roan or whatever her ugly ass name is. I don't well she's not really ugly, but she ugly acting. But I don't know why Sky Roan set her ass up there and did Mimi like that because it's just a reactor. It's not like it's not like Mimi showing where she lived at or anything, any of those types of things. So I didn't understand that to begin with. I thought that
so
was,
you said something that made me think. So, do you think Sky is encouraging other people to dox reactors?
of course she is.
So she said that. She said.
She didn't say that, but she said Mimi's name. Her
No,
her
no, not that part. Because kind of in at the beginning of the live, you were saying don't listen to Sky and do that.
Yeah, yeah. They shouldn't listen to Sky though. I think it's well, I have a theory on that. We have to talk about that outside.
Okay, okay,
I'm not gonna
okay,
talk about it on here. But I
okay,
know I feel like, you know, and nothing good gonna come for that person that's doing all this stuff. It's a couple people, my opinion.
okay, okay.
But you know, but I just think it's silly at this point because I mean we all now it's one thing if we talk about somebody come up here and talk about Dr. A, hey, do you boo, right? But I think it's just something that it's some things that we just I don't want us to do as in this sector. I think it's something that should be left in other sectors. Let them other sectors do that. I don't think we should do that over here because a lot of us have jobs and careers and things that we have. You know what I mean? Some people that's doing most of this stuff, they don't have nothing going for themselves. And I don't think it's necessary to dox people, outside. I don't have no beef with anybody in this sector at all. I mean, I don't like the mommies. Like I said, I think they poor pissy mommies, and I don't need to get a reaction to talk about somebody else to this. Like I said, I don't react on reactors. So I don't have no beef again with no reactors. I don't have nothing negative to say or none of that. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna come out of my mouth. And I'm neutral. But I do think that I don't think it's necessary. And I think that if we're in this sector, I think that we are our co-workers, and I think that we should do it the right way. Now, if we go in front of the human resources, and they say, well, what did you do? You would get in trouble for doing certain things, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And I got another question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Zolo and Donna? I'm seeing something about a odd couples channel, and I saw like 3,000 views, and then I saw 2,000 views. So what is that? What's going on with that?
I think they playing nice with Olivia. I think that Olivia probably sitting some of them people over there. Or Olivia done told them the game about paying for views, but they, I'm not. I shouldn't say that. I don't know.
And right, Tangela, I agree with everything Tangela is saying. Because it's bad when it's to the point that subscribers are being doxxed. Like, that's so stupid to me.
So why are subscribers being doxxed?
Mm, we'll talk about that off scene too. But
I don't even know what you do. Okay, but don't tell me now. Okay,
yeah, I won't
I
tell you
don't know.
that part now. But
I'm gonna leave it funny. I really don't know. You know why? Because I probably
so
stay far
is
away.
this a new channel that Donna? Oh
I
wait,
like Donna. I
can you
like
hear me?
Donna. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead. Say what you say.
So is this a new channel that they've made, or is this a old channel that they've renamed? Because I'm like, how are they're getting more views than Live on some of their videos.
Well, you might want to ask the chat because I don't. I would not know.
I just saw this today, so that's why I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
Right. Inquiry minds want to know. I want to know.
Well, I'm a Taurus and I'm nosy
Yeah, we're
too.
nosy. Yeah, I'm nosy. I mean,
Very inquisitive.
being nosy. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm a nosier. Okay, I'm a
Yeah.
nosy.
Oh yeah.
You bring some information, I'm gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Again, I like everybody. And I just be like, woo, girl. That's how I am. I be like, woo, girl. I done already told you. Ooh, I can't. It's certain thing I used to say over here. I can't say no more because I think my partners follow me. They got it too. That when I told you about that situation, I was like, girl, that
Hmm.
ain't got nothing to do with that. Because I can't say that no more. But long story short, I think it's wild. Now, I like Donna. Again, I like Donna. I just don't, I'm not with Zolo. I don't know what's going on with that. It ain't none of my business. Right. But I don't want nothing to do with him. So
So
definitely.
Rose is right on both of her comments. She's right because it's like, why would you sit and let your son be treated like that? Just while you up here living the life, going to Panda Express with Miss Donna, um, and not looking out for.
He don't think he being mistreated though. He apparently to him. Remember
Well,
he
you
said,
know, he has a lot of trauma in his past too.
wait a minute, you go ahead and talk. I gotta run to the bathroom again.
Okay. All right. So I remember not too long ago they were reading Zolo's paperwork. And so he has a lot of trauma in his past too. And in my opinion, him and Liv bonded over their past trauma. Um Weirdos, old Donna need to go. She need to go sit down, huh, Tracy? Tracy said Miss Donna need to go sit down. I kind of vibe with her. At first, yeah, they named the channel the correct thing when they named it The Odd Couple. I think that's kind of cute. Play off the situation. Yes, they definitely had a trauma bond. I do. I think that. I heard that too. That behind in his child. Oh, he's behind in his child support with his daughter, allegedly. Allegedly. So, okay, let me take this moment. Dearly beloved, let's talk about my Jazzy life. I need her to not chew the gum like that. If you're going to chew the gum, you don't have to chew it like that. And y'all know last night I was talking about her behavior at the games with the kids. Like, just because you're a sports mom doesn't mean you got to act like a animal. You know, you can support your kids and you can yell and support, but I mean, y'all, she was cussing. Get the effing ball. Like, come on. Why are you doing to Maya like that? She is too old because if I, you, oh, you think she is? I couldn't do it, and I'm a. They like to call me a cougar, Tracy, but I couldn't do that young. Like that's the age of my kids, or my kids might be older than Zolabans. My kids might be older than him, so I couldn't. You know, and I can barely keep up with the one. You know, he 8 years younger than me, so yeah, I don't see what Donna would have in common with him, but if it works for them, it works for them. You said your daughter plays sports, Rose. Uh, yeah, but I would go to my grandson's game and they would yell and the parents would get rowdy. But the level that Jasmine was doing it, it seems off to me. It seemed like maybe it might been a side effect of her medicine because she was really I don't know how to say it, manly with it. That behavior at the game. Yeah, it was atrocious. And the cussing, it's some schools that will send you away for just the cussing alone she was doing and just I don't know. She's not usually that bad as she was that day. So that's why I feel like something was going on with her. And oh Lord, Stankerbug has just been cutting up, y'all. I want to know how she tunes him out like that and why does she think it's okay? Just because you've learned to tune him out, it's not good for us, okay?
That don't make no
So
sense.
I'm reading y'all comments till she comes back. Okay, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Shoot, that don't make no
Okay.
that sea moss will make you use the bathroom so fast. Boy,
But look, I went on your website because I need something, but I couldn't put together what I need. So I'm gonna need you to put together what I need. I'll
just
send you a
text
message.
me over.
Yeah, because I didn't know, girl. I was looking on there. I was like, okay. I don't know what any of this does. And aren't you a true crime person, Dr.
Yep, I
A?
sure am.
I'm not really big into true crime, but we have a big case here where I live at. Okay, what it okay, I'm
This was
reading
your
Tracy's.
husband on your page. Happy anniversary, my love.
Oh yeah, it's his angelversary.
Oh, he's nice. He's a nice looking guy. He's nice.
Yeah, it's his angelversary. Yeah, 30 years went by fast. It zoomed by. Feels like yesterday to me.
I
But
understand.
yeah, I think an anniversary is very important. You know, the day that a person gets their wings. You know, I just think it's important.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, I used to try to. I don't know. We always talk a lot, people, about loved ones that have passed away. I've always tried to do something different. Like you guys, if you it's the day that your loved one passed away, try to do something different and make a new memory on that day. Um, I didn't succeed today, but you know, Some years are good, some years are not.
Right, I understand. I definitely understand.
She said a hobosexual. I'm
Oh
reading
God.
Tracy's comment.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
because we were talking about Donna and Zolo.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I'm just cool. I don't know. I like Donna, but I just think it's weird. I just who am I ain't got nothing really to tell people what to do or what not to do.
Right. I
Whatever.
think to each their own. I think
Right.
that's a lot of young for me, too young for me because you got to be older than my kids, okay? You got to be older than my kids. But I'm wondering what made them revamp and start posting like that because they weren't people who posted every day. Um so now they're back at I was like 3,000 views. The one before that was 2,000 views. I was like, okay, so somebody's interested.
Yeah. Unless they paying for. But see, I thought them videos Olivia was doing. I kind of thought somebody was paying for them though. I ain't gonna front.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be real with you. I felt like somebody was paying for them too. But I could be wrong. Who am I?
Oh, darling, you had to take your horse to the vet.
Oh Lord, how's your horse doing now?
See, that's how Dr. A why it kind of serves her to keep talking about the mommies or keep, doing these kind of videos because she gets to sell her products, okay? Which Jasmine missed a whole opportunity. 65,000 people is 65,000 chances to sell something. And then you wouldn't have to beg Jasmine, but you don't listen. I kid you not. If Jasmine just listened to some of the reactors instead of trying to fight everything,
Right.
like stop the gum chewing, stop letting him whine and scream like that. Nobody can enjoy your videos. Change the raunchy music because even for me, I like a good rap song, okay? But some of the stuff, it just has been
It's, a,
very
it's with
disgusting.
children though. It's only she always do that inconvenient stuff. It's always conveniently when it's all about when she want to play the middle ground, right? She'll say, "Oh, this is not for adults. This is all about this is for adult channel." You know what I mean? Then she'll say, "Well, it's not for children," but then she'll turn back around and say, "Oh no, it's for children."
Yeah, the other day she was saying, "I'm a mom, and
Right.
this is that type of channel." But you're playing Meg the Stallion
Exactly.
and the baby.
For the children.
And yeah, Tracy was telling me the other day, and then I listened. I was like, "Oh my goodness,
Yeah, she
yeah, you riding the like a
her daughter's
motorbike? Like,
sneaking.
come on now."
Children got it. Usually children have to sneak and listen to that kind of stuff, not their mother and them approve of it. Are you kidding me?
We did. Remember, we had to sneak to listen to Little Kim. All right.
Well, Well, how was I
Oh, your
looking?
mama let you listen to it.
No, I'm 51. I didn't wait. Let me, when did Little Kim come out? Let me see. I don't remember sneak. I didn't like Little Kim. I didn't like Little Kim because Tupac talked about her.
Anybody Tupac didn't like, you didn't like.
That was true. That's really weird. I know. I love Tupac back in the day. Let's see. Look, Kim. When did she come out? First album. First album.
Oh yeah, sorry for your loss, darling.
Sorry for your loss, darling. Okay. When did she come out? She came out 1996. Girl, I was grown. I was with
Oh,
no.
1996. Okay.
Yeah. You ain't had
Okay,
to.
well, who was before her? You know what I mean. So it would
You
have
had
to
to
been
sneak and
somebody
listen. You
before
probably
her.
had to sneak and listen. You know what my mother did song that my mother didn't like? Okay. I could listen to pretty much anything I wanted. But when my mother heard that you think you give a what do you say when Karis once said he said what did he say fuck school that one song he said he was making money on the block or something he said fuck school. My mom was like, if you do not turn that off, if you do not turn that off. I was like, what? I said, it's you have to listen to the whole story. He's not saying fuck school per se. He's a lesson. You need to listen. I'm not going to listen to that. I was like, you know what? You're being stubborn right now. She said, "What?" I said, "You need to listen to this. He's just trying to tell a story about a little guy that got caught up, and then it was a lesson learned at the end." And she still would not listen to that. Okay. Now that was the only song that she said anything about, y'all. And it was because he said fuck school. If he had have just been saying it, because she wanted me to express myself. I had one of those type of friends. My mother was a school teacher, and my mother loved me to express myself in the way that I need to express myself. Because I said, yes, I need to express myself. See, as long as I went to my mother and said, hey, I'm in the process of expressing myself, she could relate. So my parents weren't really, I didn't have strict parents. Now, I was a strict parent, but my parents weren't strict. So I could pretty much listen to whatever I wanted to. Now, they gave me some headphones. They was like, oh, you need to put these headphones on because we don't want to hear your music. But they pretty much would buy the albums for me and I could listen to it. I even had a Too Short album, okay? And I
Well,
just had,
my dad was a drill sergeant.
yeah, I
I
understand.
mean, he's still living, so that drill sergeant ain't never went nowhere.
Right.
So like I might come off all sweet and yada yada, but I'm the drill sergeant's daughter.
Right.
Okay. Period.
Ooh, yeah, because, yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I couldn't. Mm-mm. My mom wasn't tripping though. Like I couldn't go nowhere else to listen to. My mother was pretty cool on that. I just couldn't. I mean, they just gave me headphones. They like, here, take these headphones. Your daddy don't want to hear you rapping in there. What I'm saying, and watch your language. Thank you. You know what I mean? Watch your language. Because I'd be like, I'd be saying all the words that they say in the rap. I'd be like, I'm a, she's a hoe. I'd be like, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She rocked 3 different freaks. I would say, what? Is that the album you wanted? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, if you don't cut that down, I don't want to hear that.
Well,
But
she would lose her mind if she heard this music right now.
girl, she said, put your earplugs. I'm just going to buy you some earplugs. And she bought me some earplugs, and that was it.
Oh, Tracy said I was hot because I'm like, nobody knows the work I do for my community. And then also, Jasmine makes me just want to cuss her out. Like, I'm just like, why do you do stuff like, and it's not my
When did you
business
do this?
that
What did you get upset with her? I got upset with her yesterday. I think that
with
was
Jasmine,
yes.
um, the yelling at the basket, how she was acting at the basketball game, how
Oh,
she up,
I was heated.
Jasmine, how she uplifts one child and just treats the other one so bad, and the thing with the washer and dryer, that's also an issue because it's like, why? And it's not that we're pocket watching you or telling you what to do, it's that we know next month or the month after you're going to be begging Miss Valerie, is that her name, for money when you don't have to put yourself in this financial situation. Like, sometimes don't y'all call your homegirl, your husband, your boy? Don't you have somebody you call before you make decisions like this?
She says she got her basketball friends. I mean, I don't know where they at when she need money.
Nobody in their right mind would tell you to go rent a washer and dryer for $180 a
Not in
month.
this day
And
and
then
age.
to keep lying, why are you lying to us that it's new? And we know it's not new.
During this day and age, who's doing that? Now maybe
But no, she's saying that set is new, and clearly, I zoomed in on the dirt
it's
on the
used. It was
yeah,
used. It had
yeah.
dents
So
in
this
it.
is stupid.
It had dents in it and everything.
Yeah. So, but next month you're gonna need Miss Valerie to help you. So I think it's not that people don't like her; it's that people are trying to tell you for your own good to make your life easier. To make your That's $180. You could go get your hair and the girl's hair braided every couple weeks at the hair
If you could
school.
afford that, that's what I'm looking at her. So
Yeah.
you could afford that wash and dryer, but you can't afford to go get your children and son's haircut. Oh, okay.
And you could go to the dermatologist. Like,
She could go to a beauty school and go get their hair cut. And people actually know how to cut hair.
yeah, that's what I said. Go to the hair, the our
Oh,
beauty
my bad.
college here,
Yeah.
$21 to get your hair washed and braided. $21.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And she could get her eyebrow fixed and everything, because baby, even in this picture, is doing something.
Okay, I like this. Now this picture of me, I like the little mic now. I'm gonna use this one now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use this
One
one.
of those is a video, and I don't think you saw
I
one of
did
those
see it.
pictures. Okay, because I was like, you need to record the voice
I
again.
did again. I did send. Did I send
You
it to
sent
you?
me a video note of it.
I
Okay,
thought,
I'll check. Yeah, because
or
that
maybe
was just
I
something
did.
I
Maybe I
threw
kept on
together.
recording. Maybe I kept recording and it just sounded stupid. I said, "I'll bump this." I think that's what happened.
Yeah, well, send me
Check to
one where
check to see if I did that. If not, then it's because it was dumb. Because I was like, "This is dumb." I sound crazy because I don't like my voice. I don't like my voice. Number one, you know. So anyway, yeah. So I got tired of her. I got tired of Jasmine doing that. That was so weird to me. It was like borderline disrespectful. Okay. Okay.
and what did you think how she acted when the power went out?
Girl, she was getting on my nerves. She was getting on my nerves. Why would she ask Hannah? She knew that they was gonna say bring them over here. You know how weird that is. I'd have been like, no. If I would have Hannah, I would have been telling Philip, no, they come over here too much already. I'm sick of all these damn children. And that's what I would tell her. I don't know why she's so gullible. I'd have been like, hell no, they can't come over here. Where they mama at? Hell no.
Good. I'm glad, Tangela, because it brings so many people so much joy, and everybody can't do it, Tangela. So you got to give, and you got a cricket, girl. I need a class on how to use a cricket.
I do too. I got a cricket here. I got a cricket
Do
here. I got a
you?
whole t-shirt. Yeah, I got. I don't even know how to use it. I got a cricket and I got the pressing machine. I got my own pressing machine. I got like a state art pressing machine. I don't know how to do all that. I said
Right, Tracy.
that's too much
We
damn work.
we start on a journey and we go everywhere on my channel, but people are like, oh, she spent 3 hours on live. The time does go by fast. I ain't gonna lie. But I do like a whole lot of different things. Um, oh, so y'all really like the trail rides. I'm so glad everybody is loving it now because for a while a lot of people didn't, know about it. They're like black cowboys. What?
Yeah, everybody's getting into that. I'm trying to tell you, everybody. I see they be like, every time you see somebody, they be like, where them men's at? Let me hear that. What them
Oh
men's
yeah,
at?
I gotta see how I can make that for you somehow. Since you
But what
like saying where the men's at, a
my
recording of it.
husband is like really like, what do you
I,
mean?
to be honest, I'm a little bit over it. Like I don't want to hear boots on the ground. I don't want to hear it no
They
more.
play it so much. He said, I
I'm tired
love
of
that
it.
song. He's like, I've heard of, he said, ain't no cow. I said, boy, it's cowboys out there. I said, now you know, he said, I know it's cowboys out there, but I don't want to see none. I said, you from Kentucky.
You
How you gonna talk about cowboys? He said, but it ain't cowboys in Louisville, Kentucky like that. You gotta go outside of there. I was like, listen, you got the horse races here. What you mean? They have the thing every year for my birthday. They bet on horses. What you mean?
Kentucky Derby,
Yeah,
is that what it? The
yeah,
Kentucky
Kentucky
Derby?
Derby every year.
I want
It's
to
my
go.
mom's
I want to go
birthday.
when.
I've never
Oh,
been.
Tracy, come on. You
I've
right
been,
up. You're right up the street, Tracy. So
I've been,
July is a big one, Tracy.
I've been here since 2010, and I've never been to Derby.
Really?
Never. Don't want to go either. I have no plans.
Yes, they do love power outages.
I had a power outage one time. What was it recently, y'all? When I sat up here, man, I was live. I was cooking. Boy, I had a lot of people in the chat. My lights was like boop. I said, what? I said, oh no. And I was like, yeah, the lights went out. Then like in what within 30 minutes, it like 30 to 45 minutes, it came right back on. And then I tried to come back up here, and then my internet started acting funny too. I said, dang, I had to come down here and reboot my internet, and then it came back on. I was like, I'm done. I don't even want to come live. I'm just over it.
I'm so used to power outages in North Carolina that I couldn't understand what
We don't have a
Jasmine's
problem.
height was. Like, girl, just go sit down somewhere. Like, she must didn't have a great grandma like my great grandma. They'd be like, go sit down, especially if it's a bad thunderstorm. They would unplug the TV and tell you go sit
Like,
down somewhere.
everybody,
Let the Lord do his work.
yeah, all
Right.
old people be like this. Yeah, all
Mm-hmm.
old people be like, cut that TV off.
Right. So we lose power a lot in North Carolina, and you just live through it. I know where everything's at. I try to keep a battery pack charged up. It's nothing. Like I've spent hurricanes by myself, and we like Rose, we've gone days like Hurricane Matthew. We went days without power, and that wasn't the problem. The problem was when there was no water. Okay, and the people were stinking. Everywhere you would go in the stores, everybody was stinking because people didn't have no water.
Mm-mm.
So that as long as you got water, you got a window, you're not hot, you can make it. These things you think you need, like the kids was talking about the internet, Jasmine them. You don't need the internet to survive.
Yeah, but that's how her children know, though. You know that.
Even Amaya was like, "Can't we do something?" Amaya was like, "We just gonna sit here." Amaya is the voice of reason in that family.
Yeah, she is. She the only one that got some sense.
Cause like when they were sitting in the car, she was like, "You can get out and go walk." She got the most sense in the family. She really do.
Yeah, but I want her to learn how to talk better, though. I want them to get her some good classes so she can talk. So we can.
Yes, everybody needs speech
That's
therapy
good.
because I think Mimi was saying it that they were like widow. Nobody can say the L's wedging. That's okay. And then I got one more question, and then I'm gonna drop down off your thing. Were you saying this morning that beer bottles and peanuts, wine glass and chill, her son is not potty trained? And how old is he?
It looked like he. I mean, I saw a diaper. He's like about 12. No, I'm just like, I don't know how he
Is
about 10.
RJ the one that she had put in the mental hospital?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking
He's
about.
not potty trained,
He don't look like he is. Look like he had a pamp on.
but he can play video games and he can do that, and he can't comprehend to get the boo boo off of
He
him.
lazy. She ain't trying to potty train him. Her children probably potty trained. The ones that's potty trained probably train themselves. That's probably what happened.
I just didn't know if I had heard you right and you were getting off when I was asking. I was like, oh
I
my
didn't
God.
Where's she at? Let me. What's that video? What was her name? What's her name? Wine trash. Okay, wine trash. Okay, let's go to wine trash. Okay, I'm gonna show you in a few minutes. Hold on.
Yeah, darling, you can
This
live
labor and
without
delivery is
power.
not going as planned.
I'm gonna do it all the time.
Well, y'all better learn how to do it, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get political, but y'all better you gotta think in your mind, if the power grid went down, how would I survive? Because you're on your own.
I'm gonna give you one of them
A
solo.
generator, a Jackery
I got
solar
I
battery.
got a generator at another location. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm telling you, if it would have been out for a longer time period, we would have had that generator going. You hear me? Exciting news. Okay, her the dresser. Which one did I watch? I don't even know which one I watched. Which was it a live? No, it was a video. Hold on.
I don't remember which
Right
one
here.
you
It
were
was this
watching.
one because I don't watch her often. Let's see.
At Indiana Digital Learning School.
Okay, come on now. Do 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 do.
Oh, Nayori also take and I got them disorder or something like that. Medicine. Mustard? No, he don't eat sauce. He like spaghetti too. Is it
Hey,
okay?
look, see that pamper?
Wait, go back, go back.
He's a dipping sauce type of person. Let me show y'all. He loves any type of dipping sauce. Is you okay? You okay? He fell on the garbage. Let me see. Right here. Hit that. Okay. Is it okay?
See, that's a pamper. See that?
Mm.
Ain't that a pamper?
Wait, my TV is on a delay.
Well, I hold it here for just a minute. Do everybody think that's a pamper or what?
And wine glass, it's not to talk about your son because I really felt like you shouldn't have been telling his business about him being in a mental hospital.
Exactly.
I feel like you tell too much of their medical stuff, and you shouldn't do that. And
I think you should have edited this part out. Like that's none of our business about that. I didn't want to.
right, right.
We don't want to. I think it's some things that y'all can share, like, hey, my children have some disabilities or whatever, and just leave it at that. Or if you know certain things, maybe you can say, well, maybe you could probably tell. I guess people can relate to them having disabilities because there are a lot of people that do, but don't talk about certain things that could be a form of embarrassment, like the mental hospital. That could be an embarrassment.
Yeah.
Right? We don't need to know that. We don't need to know he's wearing Pampers. We don't need to know he's not potty trained. We don't need to know any of that.
Right.
No,
Right. And you should want to protect him. When you love somebody, you try to protect them. And putting that image of him out there. Why would you want that image to the world that he's in a mental hospital at 7 years old and this potty train? Why would you want that the world to see him like that? You need to protect how you're presenting him to the world.
yeah, I didn't want to know. I'm gonna keep it real. I could have not known, and I know a lot of times these mommies get up here and they think that they in their minds they think that we're really wanting to clown these children. I don't want to. I don't like.
Oh,
It.
oh,
I don't.
Tracy, the thing was going out, but I was telling you there's a big one in July, and since you right up the street, you need to come on down, girl. It's going to be a Friday and a Saturday, and I know it's like the first part of July, and it's one of the bigger ones, a true trail ride. So I'll get the date, Tracy. I'll get the date, and you let me know. We can meet up. Okay, that was it, Dr. A. Sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah, because she was like, read my comment, but it was going in and out when I was trying to tell her.
No, you good. I'm not tripping. But yeah, it's really weird.
And she mentioned amitriptyline, and I think they put me on that after I had a car accident, maybe about 35 years ago. And it was just too much. I tripped right on out and never took it again. Never ever took it again. So that is a very strong drug that she's taking. Amitriptyline is not for the weak at heart, honey. I
Yeah,
forgot what all it is used for. If
yeah,
somebody has a second, can you look up the medicine that Beer Bottles and Peanuts mentioned? She said she was on amitriptyline. I just remember getting it after a car accident.
I'm gonna just show y'all. Okay, hold on, because I don't feel like getting up and getting my pill book. I don't feel like.
And y'all, I think
What is it again?
amitriptyline or amitriptyline. I think she's very sick, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I think she might have some type of real fibroid problem
Is that
going
why her neck
on.
look like that? Maybe that's why her neck look like that.
No, 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 that's the thyroid. I'm talking about fibroid in her stomach.
Is that why her stomach big like that? I thought you said fibroid. I'm sorry. I'm hearing what I want to hear.
Yeah, fibroid.
Is it spelled AMITRIPTYLINE? Is that it?
That sounds like it.
Okay.
That sounds like it.
Okay. Listen. Hold on. All right. Let me share
Oh,
this.
it's for well, how did it make you feel, Tangela? Because baby, I tripped right on out, and I might have been 19, shouldn't have been taking it anyway,
It's for
and so I
depression.
never took it again.
That's for depression, right?
Yeah,
That's what it says. It's for depression.
well,
Wait,
girl, I don't know what I was on it for, but I never took it again.
is this it right here?
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was on it for. Chronic pain for fibromyalgia. That's what I was on it for. Yeah, because I was like, no, it wasn't for depression. Yeah, I was on it for chronic pain.
Chronic pain, anxiety, or insomnia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I tripped right on out with it and never took it again.
Yeah, that'll freak me out. I mean, I just be like, let me get the herb. I got a good doctor now. Finally, I think I'm a jail with this doctor. I just
You
wish I
gonna trust them?
yeah, I'm gonna trust the doctor, but I'm not. We're not gonna be taking no medication. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. We've already talked about like what I'm taking right now is my herbs. So I've already told her
And the
what.
physical therapy.
Yeah, she's down with that. Like
Yeah.
she's Chinese, so she's down with it. She's like, yeah,
Against Western medicine.
yeah. She said she does Eastern medicine, so we good. I tell her what I take, and she's like, "Look, you have an option." She said, "If you want to take your herbs, that's cool." She said, "What herbs are you taking?" I told her what I was taking, and she's like, "Yeah, that's what I would take." And then she's like, "Well, you should add this possibly." And I was like, "Really? I didn't think about that." I said, "Yeah, that is a blood cleanser." We said nurses talking about the herbs and different stuff what I could use, and she's like, "You're a vegetarian? Good job." You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm.
what I'm talking about. That's the kind of doctor. I don't like them doctors that be like, "Oh, what are you getting for protein?" The moment somebody asks me that, I'll be ready to snap on them.
Yeah, it's good when you finally found a good doctor. I feel like I have a good team of doctors, and my endocrinologist, he's African. And, even he says about Manjaro, he says, it's really in your mind. The controlling what you eat, being able to control what you eat is really in your mind. Not just for me, but people in general. Even though it's working for me, but people in general, it's in our minds that it's mind over matter. And I like having a doctor that's like you said, not ready to just throw medicine at you, but
Right,
like, yeah. And plus he has a different way of thinking. A lot of African doctors, they have a different way of thinking,
right, true.
a whole different attitude. But back to beer bottles and peanuts, baby. I want you to go to a gynecologist, all right? Because I think you might, and I'm not a doctor. I just play one on YouTube. I think you might have a fibroid issue because how swollen her stomach is. I don't think that's a beer gut. And she kept talking about how painful her monthly was and how heavy she was. And I really think she need to get that checked out.
Yeah, she need to do something, and she need to quit coming up here thinking everybody. Listen, I don't have nothing ill will to say about your children. I think they're beautiful. I think they're gorgeous. No more than I have anything to say about Jasmine children. I just think that when you see your children struggling on some things, I think you should just try to get help on it, or try to find or ask somebody if you don't know. You know what I mean? That's my only thing. I have nothing to say about Olivia's children because that's on her. She created that. You know what I'm saying? I just think that when she eventually starts going more places in public, he's gonna cuss
Mhm.
her out and read
Oh
her
gosh.
around, and she's gonna be hella embarrassed because this is the hate that she's creating because she's a
Yeah.
hateful bitch.
Well, when during the time when she was talking about Yanni's RIP babies, like
Hmm.
how I am about that kind of thing. And I remember like back then I was like so just disgusted and triggered. Like I can't tell y'all how upset I was.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Are you gone? Let me drop the link back down. Do y'all want to know? I'm gonna drop the link back. Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
okay. Yeah, it
There
went
you go.
out.
There you
Yeah, that was like uh I don't know, a trigger.
go. Mm-hmm.
It was a trigger back then. And I felt like Yanni handled it good.
He did.
And there's no way I could have seen her in public and not, because I feel like that was, if you had PTSD, that would have been a reason to snap on her. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
and you would have got away with it.
that's
Okay.
diagnosed.
I think you would have got away with that one. And oh, so the amitriptyline, I was having headaches at that time too, so it could have been the headaches. But from what beer bottles and peanuts said, I think I scheduled a lot. Girl, I be scheduling them lives and be forgetting about
Mm-mm.
up on the screen. Yeah, y'all. So at 3:30, I'm gonna try to do a live.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this in anyway. You can start it in a few minutes because I'm gonna end this in a few minutes.
Um,
But go
but
ahead.
she was saying that how often Tangela was saying how often she has her monthly, which we don't need to know, but since you tell us, it sounds like it's heavy. It sounds like it's
Right.
often. and her stomach is swollen. And if her gynecologist, because she spoke of something about going to the doctor, if your gynecologist is not taking those things serious with you, beer bottles and peanuts, then you need to go see another doctor because it's something going on with you.
Yeah, I agree. This is
And
kind
sometimes we're not listened to as Black women. We're not listened to. The doctors don't respect our pain and our warning signs. And I think that is a warning sign for her.
yeah, for sure.
And she need to do something because she could end up having to have a hysterectomy by not taking this cereal, which I know some of y'all will be okay with it. Some of
But
y'all will be like, good. She can have a hysterectomy, but yeah, she needs to be careful.
knowing for sure she want to have another baby.
Did she say that?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say, ooh,
I just know that if he goes out and try to have a baby by somebody else, again, that she's gonna want another baby to out baby them. But
right. The
that's just
way she explains it, Tangela, the way she explains things, it's just nasty.
did you hear now? Did you hear her? Did you hear on pineapples? Did you watch pineapples this morning?
Yeah,
Girl,
I was in the
you
bushes.
heard that? Oh my God! I
Wait,
was so
which part?
girl. What she was talking about the baby mamas was dropping down in on
Oh yeah,
girl. Now
that's what's stressing her out.
I know that's what's stressing her because she don't want everybody to know. But
But
the
she
thing
wouldn't say it. Tell me, I just woke up in a bad mood. No, we know
no,
what's going
baby.
on.
Exactly. You just man. And see, the thing is, like I said, if he was paying his child support, then wouldn't nobody had nothing to say. But and the thing is, and let me say this though, I'm gonna keep it real. Like baby mamas will lie. Okay, we see this all on you. We know this for a fact to be to be women in this society. We know that women lie. Men lie too, right? We
Men
know that
lie,
people
women
lie.
lie.
People lie. Okay, people will
Hmm.
lie. So that's not the issue. You know what I'm saying? I can accept the lie. I'd be like, okay, so you lying on me. Okay, I got you. I got you, player. Right? But however, I don't think this is a lie though. And when it comes out, baby, she was probably blowing up them chicks' phone. Don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing. Because how she gonna defend that? How?
Well, I
Because
don't believe she got that kind of pull to tell them that.
no, she probably tried to cuss them out, or she probably had him to call them or
And
something.
she got two at one time. Okay.
Girl. So all them his kids, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So you was dumb 5 times. I mean, how many children she got again?
Oh, Jesus. And don't she got what, four? And then he got two?
Yes, a lot. And so she had four. She was dumb 4 times.
Yep.
Jeez, that wasn't bright. Okay.
I think sometimes, like, if you have a child with autism, and y'all know I'm honoring autism awareness, but if you have a child with autism and you know they're going to require a lot of attention and help, why keep having a bunch of kids after? Doesn't that take away from giving the child with autism what they need? Now I
But
get having more kids, but a lot more children like Peach, and
so Peach got a lot of children that have issues. I didn't know that. I
she
don't
got
want.
Choice. Her second one has autism. And so then she proceeded to have more and not really focusing on his autism.
Does he speak? Is he non-verbal autistic or just?
Choice, I haven't heard Choice really talk a lot.
That's interesting.
Um, and I think he's not really potty trained.
Oh Lord, how old is he?
Isn't he about 12, y'all?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you have to watch some more about Choice. Yeah, Choice got a lot going on. And
Oh,
I remember Peach would, and I'm not talking about him per se, but Peach would try to take him to school in the morning, and he was acting some type of way, and y'all, she walked off, like ran off. I don't know if y'all saw that when
mm,
it happened.
Mm.
and like left Woods to take care of. Like she absolutely could not handle it, and like walked off talking to us like just stressed out.
Well, that's why they called the CPS on her that one time. Remember, she said that they called the CPS on her because she was looking stressed out or whatever.
And so, how do you feel about her securing a residence and people calling the realtor?
She was what? Nah, they need to let that girl have a place to live though. I mean, this girl is homeless. She needs somewhere to put them babies at now. I mean, I know she is a horrible tenant. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I got mixed feelings, but the babies do. It ain't their fault that their
Hmm.
mama got a
But
gambling.
she put the realtor's information out there.
Why would she
Um,
do
I guess as a reference, and maybe the woman wanted her to for her to get business, but it turned like negative.
Did she get did the lady not give her the place because of that?
Yeah, no, she got the place, and
Okay.
I allegedly that people are saying she paid a year of rent up front.
Yeah, I would have required her to do that too. She went to that gambling go boat and won that money, didn't
I don't know, but I think that was stupid too because I would have rather bought a mobile home that would be paid for.
she? If you can pay for that for a whole year, then you can go buy you a mobile home.
Right.
But
And she
don't,
could.
don't but wouldn't her
Mm.
mobile home would be blown away or something? 'Cause I don't know much about. I'm not trying to be ignorant, but I don't know much about mobile homes. I do
Um,
like them, but I know that
I bought one. So your risk is the same as it's. They will tell
regular
you
house.
go seek shelter, but I could tell you right now, no more than a regular house.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, okay.
And you can actually brick it in if you want to, if you feel more secure. But they'll tell you when there's a storm, oh, go, leave your mobile home. But people don't. They just don't.
Mm. Okay, 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 okay.
And they have a lot of mobile homes in Florida, a lot of mobile home parks with security gates and swimming pools. Like, it's not the life that people think it is.
Okay, okay, okay.
But I would rather own something than continue to pay for other people's
I agree.
stuff. That was my thing with it. But I think they said she got 4 or 5 bedroom now.
Oh,
And
fine.
yeah, something
That's
like that. But the way she was acting, like, I'm not homeless. But just wait, as soon as she gets situated, she gonna start coming again for her mama.
yeah, she is. But it don't make no sense. This is over and done with. Like who? I don't even want to listen to it at this point. You know what I mean?
I
It's like
tuned that out too. I've unsubscribed from a lot of these people.
yeah,
I'm still subscribed to Zanadia and somebody else. But a lot of these people, even her mom, I'm not subscribed to
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. She sucks.
Right. So Tracy, you could tell her too. The weather situation is not a problem. It's just not.
It isn't. Okay.
It's no more risk of. This is just personal experience. It's no more of a risk than a regular house, a stick built house, especially the way the newer ones are made. But if you feel the need to, go for safety, then go. But we have hurricanes too, and right now you need home housing alternatives right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she might would have been able to get finance for a brand new one, bricked in, with putting 65,000 down. I don't see a mortgage company that, and I don't know if the mortgage is different for a mobile home than for a house. But I know I had a mortgage that was just a regular mortgage, like on a house.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my mortgage was. And the VA will even pay for a mobile home or a modular home. If you brick it in, you could even use your VA loan for it.
Well, dang, I'm not a veteran. I'm not a veteran, so dang, I should have went to the army. What one of them little service things.
Right. So I think about that too.
That's
That I wish I was in ROTC. So I'm like, I wish I would have took the mil. I wasn't in ROTC long, okay, but I wish I would have, or I would have married a military man. I wish I would have done. And y'all young girls out here, y'all young mommies that we talking about, get you a military man.
they'll
Come
stay
on
with you.
out here,
They'll
get
work with
you
you
a
on your trifling.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, they will
Jasmine.
work with you on your trifling, and all your children can have free Medicaid.
Yes, you'll get to
I mean, what not,
travel.
not the free Medicaid, the free Army benefit, whatever the I forgot what the health insurance for there is called, but you know.
And I hate to say it, sometimes you gotta marry for business than for love. If you find love, that might be
You'll figure
good.
it out. You'll figure it out along the way.
You know what I'm saying? Because at some
Jasmine,
levels, it is a business contract. Y'all can meet in the middle about what you need, baby. Go
they
get
said,
you a
woo,
military. I could see Chrissy with a military husband.
I can too.
That's
Chris
what
is
she
the
should have
one.
did.
She should
Yeah.
have been a line doctor. Now, I think that I looked at them fingers. Speaking of that, let's talk about that. Speaking of that, I looked at those fingers, okay, and them fingers look like Rod's fingers, okay. Whatever did it, whatever person she went out with that one day, them look like Rod's fingers, okay.
y- That's probably who it is.
Which is why she don't want to show them. But I wouldn't show them either. And if she get busted, she gonna say, "But did I lie though?"
Did I lie? Did I say it
Yeah,
was him? Did I not?
yeah. I seen.
When people have her address too, so if they really wanted to know, they could just go to her house and see if it's right or not. And I think probably they did.
Yeah, that's
They
probably why
probably
it's
know.
not her. What it did.
Hmm. And I didn't even watch her last video. People were saying she talked about her mom and she was coming clean about. And then to put the picture of Rod in the
Yeah,
thumbnail,
yeah. She was talking about her
I don't
mom.
like that.
Watched. I must have been halfway asleep. She said something. What she said about her mom?
I don't know because I haven't been watching it.
Girl, Chrissy a snoozer fest. And I don't know why she talking about her mom. She better be. She better go sit her butt down for her mama blast her. You know, her mama might get mad one day and be like, you know what? I'm gonna tell off on you.
Well, the brothers already did it.
Yeah, but
Her
those
brothers blasted her.
them brothers didn't really grow up with her like that. You know what I mean? It ain't like they grew up in the same house. I don't think, right? And the
I
ones
think it was a brother on her dad's
that's what I'm
side.
saying. So they don't count.
Now that would be something to go look up, y'all. Y'all new people or y'all that want to go backwards in time in the time
I
machine.
said that before. I
Yeah, I
sure
think you
did
did.
a long time ago. Well,
Yep.
I said,
They
oh,
back then it was hot up here. And you notice a lot of reactors have just stopped.
yeah, because it's boring.
I found a reactor I never heard before. You ever heard of Ebony Man? I was watching his stuff the other day. I never heard of him.
no, I haven't heard of no Ebony Man. Really?
Yeah, he
That's
oh
a
god. He um was talking about we went over Tommy Sotomayor
hmm.
we
You breaking up?
and looked at that.
I can say that again. You went
And it
over.
was on Ebony. I never
Oh,
okay,
Ebony
so we
Man.
went
I know you talking about. Because he did a
yeah,
reaction
because
on Jasmine. He'll put them in the title, and sometimes he won't talk about it. I know you do.
oh, really? So I just wanted where he was talking about Tommy Sotomayor. So we went back and looked at that the other night.
Is Tommy Sotomayor still on the platform?
No, they have removed him like they might do Live and Jazz.
Yeah, 'cause they probably gonna remove Liv though in a minute. I mean, she keep talking that stuff that she talking, she gonna be out of here. I promise you. 'Cause there ain't nobody gonna keep putting up with that stuff. It's just getting dumb. At this point, it's just dumb. You know, we laughing at her because we know she's stupid, right?
Hmm.
Oh, but you know, in a minute, some people ain't gonna like take that kindly.
But you know what? I don't have any type of energy towards any of them. Like I don't have it in me to muster the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I have other things in my life that require my energy and emotions. So I really feel like bland, like vanilla about them. Like I don't feel
But
angry. I don't feel indifferent about anything. For real.
I was so mad. I understand. I was so mad at Jasmine at that game. I was so heated with her. The way she was yelling at that kid, that girl was so nervous she couldn't even focus.
Girl, she said, get the mother effing ball.
Oh,
As soon as we logged on to the video, at the very beginning of the video,
paying
she
attention.
said, get the mother effing ball.
She said that them parents gonna mic
Yeah.
you up in a minute. I'm telling you, she gonna be banned from even coming to see them. Try-
It's at the very beginning of the
Maybe that's
video.
why she out in the car though. Maybe that's why she out in the car now. Maybe they kicked her on about to get out of there. With that mess.
Go put her out.
But them parents, 'cause I know if she was where my son was at, they was going. You hear me? They was that man. I was like, boy, I said, I would be saying little stuff like, hey, grab them like this. And I'm like, not the teacher, you know what I'm saying? But they wasn't available at the time. They'll be working with some other people. They hired some other people. But I was just like, look. But I wasn't like Jasmine. Golly, it was respectful. But he's like, no, you don't want to. He's like, you know what? Don't even. She said, he'll get it. Don't worry about it,
Get the mother ball. Get the mother ball. But I'm glad that Stankabug is, she's put him out like that to play soccer, and I think he needs to be around other children, and I think that will help her see where he's not hitting his what is it,
Miles,
milestones. Yeah, I think that will be good, and
I don't think she'll still recognize it because she's too stupid.
I don't understand why she can't see it. Well, I get it. You're too close to the situation.
She don't want to see it. She don't want to see it, and she don't. That's her perfect. That's her little earth angel. Earth angel. Wow. She want him to be hers. That's her man. She ain't got Chris there, so she put him in
And
bed.
that's how she acts too. We're gonna cuddle.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong
And
with you?
he said he can't go, to the bathroom because the power's out. Boy, if you don't get this flashlight and come on in this bathroom,
I don't win it out with him. We going to the bathroom, little dude.
I ain't changing nothing. I can't stand the way them put. Ugh.
You get your ass up on this toilet, boy. That's what
Yeah, I got a family member that's not really.
trip. I will even go with him. I ain't tripping. I will go
Yeah,
with him.
I would have went too because I'm not changing it. I'm just not doing it. We can go to the bathroom. I mean, you have candles and flashlights, and you got to learn to be content in your home without all these other things. As long as you have what you need. Like I said, we survived days in North Carolina without stuff. And you learn don't open your refrigerator unless you absolutely have to, because sometimes you can keep your food if you just don't open it. Don't open it.
Exactly. I got bright lights here to begin with, right? I got battery operated lights, and I got lights that, like, as long as it's charged up and they fully charged. Okay. My husband, he he know how to fix stuff. So all I had to do, if my lights went out, I would have just went to my business. I mean, if we would have stayed out the same day, I would have got up and taken me a bath. I got up and took me a bath. I'm telling you anyway, because I was like, just in case it come back out anyway. And I just said, well, we're going to just go to Euphoria, and we're going to sit up and we're going to just sit there, and I'll be done order something to eat and call it a day. That's what would have happened. I'm trying to tell you. Because I'm not getting ready to be waiting. But you know what I mean? I would just went to my business. I wouldn't have cared. Okay? That's what would have happened. Oh, you gone. Let me drop the link again. I guess y'all. What else y'all want to talk about? Because shoot, I'm winding down, y'all. This herb is kicking in, y'all. And I got this. I'm going to take this other herb in a minute. I'm trying to hold off on taking it because it kind of make me a little slipey. Okay. I'm waiting for Passion to come back up here. I dropped the link and she want to come back up here, girl. But did y'all? Oh, and I was gonna do celebrity gossip, but celebrity gossip be competitive too. I don't know why people be like competing like that, like it's a big deal. It's like we just gonna work together. Why we can't just chill and work together? I don't see what the problem is. Girl, did y'all hear about that Matt Borens and Adonijah Sims, girl. Mm-mm-mm. She told him, oh, she went in on him. Listen to this.
Through being what you talked about, like I was the strong provider. I wasn't there emotionally. I wasn't empathetic. I wasn't willing to share those emotions. And that was stuff that my ex would tell me, like, you're a wall. And then again, trying to dig back and understand. And
He was a Lakers basketball player.
Little Matt from back then is still hurt.
The little light skinned dude.
Trying to find his way.
His woman, his ex-wife played on. She was on Basketball Wives.
So my question
the
is,
little colorist girls that was on Basketball Wives that thought they was better than the black women. Let's be clear about that. You did.
Refreshing and helpful and good thing to do as a man, but how do you cry if you don't? I don't want to say I don't know how to cry because I've cried before, but I haven't cried in probably 30 years.
You're guarded.
Too much.
You have to change your perspective on what crying is.
You're
still sign of weakness.
I'm sorry, you gotta make me go. Girl, she lit his butt up. Ooh, she said, if you're going to talk publicly about our problems and business, tell the whole story. Don't post half truths about me and our past relationship to gain sympathy from the masses. Okay. She lighting him up. I ain't gonna read all this, but I'm trying to tell y'all, she lighting him up. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live. I've been on here long enough, y'all. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this white willow. It's a muscle relaxer, but it's a herb. In case you get in pain, you might need to take you some white willow. I got some. So you can go to my website and order some. I got you. Okay? Because I got a lot of orders fulfilling this weekend. So you might as well go ahead and put your little self on the list and get you some herbs from Dr. A. Okay? Or whatever you need. I got it. Okay? I got it. Okay? Laura, yeah. Laura's sister. What's her name? Gloria. Yeah, Gloria. That's what I'm talking about. Gloria's baby daddy, the one that went and beat up her new husband. he beat him up because he was his coach, and he was kicking it with her and didn't tell him. That's crazy, though. I ain't. Good night. Feel better. Well, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, y'all hit them websites up. I do appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. I will talk to y'all in the morning. I'm gonna try to go live. I only have one organized appointment tomorrow. Now I can't confirm about the walk-ins. They walk in, right? But right now I just got one appointment because I have to do a website build. I do websites as well. Yeah, I do all kind of stuff. So I do websites. So I got a website appointment tomorrow, and then I got a notary appointment tomorrow. A client coming in to get notarized for something. So y'all do a lot of stuff. So if you need me, I'll holler. Okay, we're gonna go live tomorrow, but we're gonna go over to Passion. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Appreciate you.